All right, everyone. Bryce here in the storm severe weather studio here, and apparently I've got a little bit of David's shoulder there, so let me just cut that out real quick. Um, we're doing a little pre-show here. David will be on in just 1 second. Surprise, we do have David tonight. Um, we are tracking some severe weather across the state of Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri. I believe we've even had some severe thunderstorm warnings in Iowa as well. So we're going to get that coverage going for you guys in just 1 second. We're just waiting on David to finish posting on all his socials and things like that. Spread the word that we're live tonight. If you guys want to, feel free to share the stream with as many people as possible, especially if you know someone in this severe weather threat tonight. But of course, no tornado warnings at the moment, just a few active severe thunderstorm warnings, and also there's a flooding threat as well in Louisiana. So we do have a couple of flash flood warnings there. And we will, of course, keep you guys updated on that. Let's check out these storms up here on the Iowa-Nebraska border here. And there's even one right here. There's like 3 severe thunderstorm warnings. This is right in the tri-state Missouri, Nebraska, and Iowa border here. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. Just a whole lot of stuff going on here. Hello, Marion. Welcome to the stream. Little pre-stream action here. We're going to be getting David on here in just 1 second, you guys, so don't go anywhere. David will be here right in just a few seconds. And we'll keep you guys updated on these storms. There's no lag on the feed. Yeah, both streams are crystal clear. Check your internet. All right. You ready, David? All right, cool, guys. Sounds like David's almost ready. We're going to pop back to that screen real quick, and we will bring you live storm severe weather coverage in just one moment.
All right, good evening, everybody. Chief Forecaster David with Storm. We're tracking multiple days of severe weather. Take a look at this. Tonight, we're tracking a level 2 out of 5 slight risk of severe weather from South Kansas City to Springfield to Joplin to Oklahoma City down towards Dallas. We could have some embedded tornadoes possibly this evening in those 4 states area. And then severe storms tomorrow. We have a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk near Chicago, back down to Northeast Texas. Tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds all appear to be possible tomorrow. And as we approach Monday, we're not done with severe weather. We have a level 2 risk of severe weather already in place from New Orleans back up towards New York and the New England region with some hail, gusty winds, and perhaps an isolated tornado. So again, we'll keep our eyes on that for you guys this evening. Alrighty, good evening, everybody, and let's go ahead and start off our severe weather coverage. We have multiple watches in effect with severe thunderstorms and tornado watches, but this evening we're going to start off with our severe warnings. So we're going to take a look at our radar. This is in North Texas. I want to break down the our warnings here. When you see the yellow, this means a severe thunderstorm warning. When you see red, that's a tornado warning. When you see pink, that is a confirmed tornado warning, which hopefully we don't have any of those tonight. And if you see any like red shaded colors or green, those are more than likely flash flood warnings. Of course, let's do more updates on radar. So the green is some lighter rain. The orange and red is kind of like moderate rain. And once you get to the darker red and pink, that's indicating some very heavy rain. And once you see some more pink and some of that blue, that's indicating some large hail detected. So break down what things could look like here on our radar tonight. All right, so live radar right now, we have a severe thunderstorm warning just towards the east of Ranger right now, towards the Strawn area right now. This is just southwest of Weatherford right now, just southwest of Mineral Wells. And then just to the south of there, we're tracking another severe thunderstorm warning southeast of Gorman right near, just north of Comanche, west Stephenville right now. Again, this is a severe warning for ping-pong-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds with the severe warning until 9 o'clock this evening. So again, quick reminder, guys, we have a severe thunderstorm watch for all of North Texas and portions of Central Texas as well for tonight. One thing I want to remind y'all is if you guys have questions, comments, reports of anything, please let us know in the YouTube chats. We are not keeping eyes on the X chat. If you have anything you want to say, please find us on YouTube at Storm TV Network. Also, we want you to send us pictures or videos. If you see anything, tag us on X at Storm TV Network. All right, so continuing our coverage here. Again, these are our two severe warnings so far in this big picture here. We have another severe warning that we're watching just south of San Angelo this evening here, 60-mile-per-hour winds. There you go. See a good looking storm. It looks weird right now. It's because the radar sight's right here. But again, trust me, good looking storm with this here. Again, severe warning until 9:30 this evening. So again, we'll continue to monitor this closely. And there is some hail, potentially up to P's, maybe up to half inch. But again, something we'll continue to monitor for you guys this evening. Quick reminder, we are keeping eyes on the chat here. Hello, let's peep. Hello. But let's go further north now, north of Wichita Falls. Keep an eye on the severe thunderstorm warning. We have wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Some quarter-size hail associated with the severe warning as well, just west of Comanche, Oklahoma, near Temple, Oklahoma, Walters, Oklahoma, near Randellet. Again, this is at the Red River, pointing towards the northeast here in southern Oklahoma. And then there is some hail upwards to quarter size. Our radar is indicating some quarter size hail, so that does go very well with the severe warning. Checking our velocity here, there's nothing trying to spin, nothing rotating. But if we take a look at our wind speeds here, anywhere from 20 to 30 mile per hour winds is what our radar is indicating, but gusting upwards of 60. So again, we'll continue to monitor this closely for you folks tonight. And as we go ahead and go further northwest, we're tracking another severe warning just to the west of Elk City right now. Or excuse me, this is in Elk City in western Oklahoma right now, north of Mangum right now. Again, this is on Interstate 40 also included with this here. As you can see, a severe warning for quarter-size hail right here, 1-inch diameter, and 60-mile-per-hour wind speeds associated with this. Again, severe warnings for this guy right here as it pushes off towards the northeast here. So heads up if you're in Sire or on Interstate 40. We've got a pretty good storm coming your guys' way here in the next little bit. But again, severe warning until 9:30 this evening. We'll continue to monitor this closely. Of course, you're on the Storm TV Network channel for further updates on this interesting storm here down there in Oklahoma. Let's go ahead, and we got some special weather statements towards our north here. You can see multiple of those in effect in Oklahoma. And then as we go ahead and go all the way up into Missouri here, I believe, we have severe thunderstorm warnings over for parts of, let's see here. This goes until 9 o'clock. We're talking up to quarter-size hail associated with this for Pure, north of Brownville, also Riverton included in this. This is right at the state line here of, I believe, dividing. Is this Kansas, right? Or is it Nebraska? This is Nebraska, Missouri, right here, and then Iowa. So again, 3 different states included in a severe thunderstorm warning. And this is associated with quarter-size hail potentially and wind speeds up to 60. So again, we'll continue to track this for you this evening. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some special weather statements down towards eastern Kansas here. We have a special weather statement in effect for parts of the Ottawa area, Princeton. Yeah, this is for up to half-inch size hail, wind speeds towards 50 miles per hour. Again, good looking storm, pretty heavy rain associated with this. Richmond has up some rain coming your way soon. If you're in Rantoul, coming your way soon. Wellsville, some rain right now, but Interstate 35 impacted right now. Some pretty heavy rain in the Ottawa area in eastern Kansas. All right, so we pretty much broke it down almost all the alerts right now. Let's go ahead and talk about some flooding updates in parts of Louisiana here. Again, multiple reports of flash floodings ongoing. We also have several reports of flash flood emergencies happening down there, but we have flash flood warnings just southeast of Iota, northeast of Morse right now. So we're monitoring this closely, just west of Lafayette. Again, flash flood warnings for 2 to 4 inches of rain that's fallen in your Baton Rouge. This is a catastrophic flash flood warning. So it's a PDS flash flood warning. And this is for the Innswold area, and this does include a major interstate 10. Again, I've had some reports of some water rescues, unfortunately, in this area. Law enforcement has confirmed that tons of water is everywhere. I believe rainfall amounts anywhere from 6 to 10 inches of rain has fallen in this Warren area. And again, interstate right here, Interstate 10, impacted with this just southeast of Baton Rouge. So again, not looking good at all in far southeastern portions of Louisiana. But again, we'll continue to monitor this here. Again, this is also shaded with some heavier rain that occurred earlier today, but now the rain is starting to wind down just a tad bit. But unfortunately, you got severe weather chances for this area tomorrow, as some more rain could coming in your guys' direction here very soon. But again, that's what we're tracking here with flood alerts. All right, let's take it back. Oh, and quickly to go forward back to Texas here. Here's how much rain has fallen, up to 7.5 inches in this flash flood emergency. And then just west of Fayette, southeast of Iota, we've had some rainfall amounts anywhere from 5 to 6 inches of rain. So again, some very, very heavy rain has fallen in both of these areas. We just had a training effect of heavy rain throughout the last couple of hours. So again, very unfortunate to see tons of water, tons of rain that's fallen again, guys, in this kind of area. All right. Back to severe weather, back in west of the DFW area, and some severe weather just near San Angelo. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on over here near Stephenville. So again, severe warning expires in 4 minutes. Near Dublin, 60-mile-per-hour winds, ping-pong-sized hail associated with this. Severe warning for the Shron area, for 60-mile-per-hour winds and ping-pong-sized hail. Look at this Weatherford right now. In fact, there's potential hail as well right now. Maybe up to what P size maybe. We'll keep eyes on this here. We have a good looking storm here. A little maybe some inflow trying to come into the storm here. So we'll see what happens here shortly. Let's go ahead and get a hail track update. So yeah, our radar is estimating up to quarter-size hail. So what is surprised me would be either a new special weather statement or a severe thunderstorm warning for Weatherford for parts of the Weatherford area, Willow Park, and eventually making its way towards Fort Worth. So again, we'll continue to monitor this closely here, guys, as this very strong storm continues to push off towards, I think it's moving to the northeast, maybe not, so not really to the east, it's really moving northeast. But again, something we'll keep rising. So if you're in Weatherford or anyone that's in Weatherford, give them a heads up. We got some large hail coming their way, likely right now. But again, our radar is estimating hail up to quarters. And again, it wouldn't surprise me if we got a new severe thunderstorm here momentarily out from the Weatherford area. And I can double check that real quick. Let me see what the National Weather Service is planning to do real quick on this. And they said, I don't know if they're talking about this yet. We're about to find out. Let's see here. They said, let's see, current time right now is 8:56. Nothing mentioned. Oh, wait, we did get a report of pea-sized hail in Weatherford. So that was a little while ago. That was at 8:54. So just moments ago, we got some reports of pea-sized hail. So we'll see what they do here in the next little bit. They continue to, if this storm gets stronger and continues to push them out more towards the east, maybe they'll throw out severe warning. But as of now, on that. All right, you got some new photo. Okay, this is some quarter-sized hail. You can see the quarter right here. This is matching up very well with the hail. This is in Santo, 3 miles north of Santo. Is this in Texas? What's that, right? It is in Texas, Santo. But again, very, very interesting hail here, getting up to quarter size. I believe the storm was severe warns over when this was severe warned. I can't even talk. This was severe warned, I believe, when this hail did occur. But again, weather perp has that quarter size hail potentially coming your way. But again, we've got many reports of pea-sized hail here. Got some reports that a new warning will be needed, and it will get issued at the top of the hour for the Comanche County area. So we'll keep eyes on that. Let's go and take a look at the velocity with the storm here to see how strong the winds are with this here. And yeah, there's not really much strong winds. I mean, see some red, see some green, nothing too bad, anywhere from 10 to 20 mile per hour wind speed. So nothing too bad right now. Let's get a broader view here on our velocity track here, and let's see if we can find any strong winds. So back to velocity, see nothing really bad's happening with the winds. But again, some of that brighter green probably indicating wind speeds upwards to 60 miles per hour. All right. And let's put to our hail tracker here. We'll go to Gordon here, where we have this severe warning. I believe we actually do have a few viewers that live in the Gordon area. So for you guys in Gordon, severe warning in effect. We got some ping pong sized hail just to the northwest. Yeah, just north of Shran. We got some hail. Looks like it's saying less than quarter size according to our radar, which is estimating less than quarter size hail. But National Service continues this as a ping pong size hail threat, so we'll treat it as a ping pong size hail threat still. But again, just north of Shran. This is some very interesting update from our hail tracker here. Again, this is okay. This is indicating some hail upwards to 2 inches, 2.5 inches. We're talking maybe hail up to golf ball size, maybe. Yeah, maybe up to golf balls. So just west of Dublin, southwest of Stephenville right now. So again, we'll continue to monitor this here. We'll see if they upgrade this here. And the recent severe warning expires in about an hour. I literally just mentioned that they would issue a new severe warning, and they did. Again, 60 mile per hour winds, quarter size hail. Our radar again is estimating up to 2-inch size. So quarter size hail possibly, but I'm thinking maybe hail up to golf balls with this new update here from our radar track. But again, we'll continue to monitor this closely here for you on the Storm TV Network page. All right, it's 9 o'clock right now. Let's get a rerun here on what's going on with severe weather here the next couple of days. Again, we have multiple days of severe weather chances, or again, even threats, from a marginal risk to a slight to even an enhanced risk. Tonight, we're keeping eyes on a level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather across portions of the Midwest and South Central United States, with some tornadoes could be possible in the 4 states region for the Joplin area in Tulsa. Oklahoma City, some severe weather could be possible, but further south you go, the better the hail threat and damaging winds. Tornadoes possible up towards 4 states. Tomorrow night, keeping eyes on level 3 out of 5. Risk of severe weather, large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes, all possible for the Memphis, Evansville, maybe even near Chicago as well. And then as we approach Monday, we could have some more severe weather from New York back down to New Orleans. Main concerns of hail, wind, and perhaps a couple tornadoes cannot be ruled out either. So again, keep you on the Storm TV Network channel for the next couple of days. We'll have further updates and coverage potentially with this active weather pattern as we are here in the month of March. Fun fact, the first day of April is Tuesday, and things are really starting to ramp up here across the country. And getting to early parts of April, we already have severe weather outlooks already in effect across portions of the United States going through April 2nd. And it wouldn't surprise me more into April, severe weather season could be more quite concerning. But once again, tonight's level 2 risk of severe weather just south of Kansas City, down towards Dallas. Tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches are in effect for several counties from Texas to Oklahoma right now for you guys this evening, along with several warnings in effect right now. So again, that's what's happening this evening. And then tonight, and then going into tomorrow evening, into tomorrow night, we're tracking this large area under level 3 out of 5, enhanced risk of severe weather from near Shreveport to Texarkana to near Springfield, Missouri, all the way up to St. Louis, Indianapolis, Louisville, Nashville, Memphis, even near Jackson. Keep an eye on a decent shot of severe weather, large hail, damaging winds, and perhaps a couple tornadoes could be possible, even QLCS type. What are QLCS type tornadoes? Those are little tiny tornadoes that try to spin, try to develop in a line of storms. Also, supercells cannot be ruled out. And then we go into Monday. You see from New Orleans, once again, Louisiana, some tons of rain, unfortunately. They may have 2 days of heavy rain in the forecast. From New Orleans, Montgomery, Chattanooga, Charlotte, Virginia Beach, to D.C., to New York. We're tracking at level 2 out of 5. Slight risk of severe weather, as I mentioned. Potentially large hail, damaging winds, and yes, maybe a few tornadoes embedded with some of these storms. So, of course, you want to keep it here on the Storm TV Network channel for latest updates on severe weather chances and these threats and some impact of weather potential here throughout the next couple of days. And it's not just those 3 days of severe weather. We're also tracking the potential for some more severe weather just after Monday as well. We're going to have a threat for severe weather on Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's looking like we may have some almost daily live streams for the evenings here approaching Monday. So again, this is the last loop here in the last 3 hours here, tracking some severe warnings across portions of Lone Star State, even parts of Oklahoma, and yes, some severe warning storms in Kansas as well. Before we take a dive and give you updates on warnings and everything, I want to go ahead and take a look at our watches here so you all have an idea on where the best potential, the better areas for some severe weather that could occur tonight. So you can see in this yellow shaded color, this is a severe thunderstorm watch for Waco, Dallas, Sherman, right around the Red River, back towards San Angelo. Severe thunderstorm watch goes until 2 o'clock tomorrow morning for hail upwards to baseball size and wind gusts upwards to 70 miles per hour. And yes, there could be a brief tornado that may try to develop from Sherman back towards San Angelo to Waco. But again, we'll keep our eyes on it. If the tornado happens, it could be relatively weak, but still something we'll continue to watch. But a greater tornado threat will be up towards the Red River, into Oklahoma City, towards Barbersville, towards Tulsa, Oklahoma. Again, it's going to be the better area for some tornadoes that could occur. Tornado watch goes until 1 in the morning on your Sunday, and hail upwards to baseballs up to 80 mile per hour wind speeds. And yes, again, as I mentioned, a couple more tornadoes could be possible. Again, on the Red River, OKC Metro, towards Edna, and up towards Barbersville, and also Tulsa, Oklahoma, included in this. So again, we're planning to do severe weather coverage for a couple hours tonight. So again, definitely want to keep it here on the Storm TV Network channel here with the latest updates on this active weather throughout the next couple and several hours tonight. All right, let's give you an update on our active warnings right now. We have multiple warnings across the Lone Star State as well as the state of Oklahoma. We'll start off with some severe warnings out in north central parts of Texas. We have a severe warning just northeast of Comanche right now near Dublin. Delano getting some impacts right now with some large hail and damaging winds right now. Stephendale heads up. Storms in your vicinity right now, but should get a little bit more heavier here very soon. Severe warning until 10 o'clock tonight. I mean, you can see some very heavy rain occurring with this. Some of that white is some very large hail potentially occurring, some very heavy rain. Let's go ahead and switch gears to our hail tracker here. And you can see on our hail tracker that, yeah, the hail is pretty large. This is indicating hail upwards of 2 inches, 2-inch size hail. That's pretty damaging. So that potentially up to, golf ball size hail maybe. So again, heads up northwest of Comanche. We got some baseball size hail trying to occur right now, ongoing here in Comanche County in north central Texas. And yes, we have a long stretch of hail just southeast of Delano right now, again in north central Texas. So again, we'll continue to monitor this here. Let's check our velocity here. Of course, as I mentioned, maybe an isolated tornado may try to develop. As of now, of course, our main concern is some large hail and damaging winds. But with velocity, we can also look at damaging winds. We have some wind speeds upwards of 35 miles per hour, as you just saw there. And again, that brighter green right there is indicating where the strong winds are happening at this point in time as of 9:06 this evening. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at another severe warning. This just got issued here just towards our north here. A severe thunderstorm warning for Gordon here. Or excuse me, this has already been in effect. A severe warning for 60 mile per hour wind speeds upwards to quarter-size hail. So Gordon, you're not going to see any hail, but just north of the city of Gordon, right in this area is where we're seeing some impacts of some likely very large hail, getting up to quarters, 60 mile per hour winds. Our severe warning expires at 9:45. Let's go ahead and take a look at our hail track here and see what our hail tracker is indicating here. Because again, we'll get a better idea, better look here on what things are looking like on our hail track. And this is indicating not that large of hail. This is indicating hail potentially $half size hail, probably not up to quarters, but still, it wouldn't surprise me if we had some quarter size hail mixed in with some small hail potentially just north of Gordon. So again, we'll keep eyes on this. And again, this is just southwest of Mineral Wells. So if you're in Mineral Wells, heads up, first one coming your way. This is moving off towards the northeast here. So Mineral Wells, you're next in the line. Seeing strong to severe thunderstorms this evening in North Texas. Damaging winds. Yeah, she's at bright red. That's wind speeds indicating from 20 to 30 miles per hour, gusting to up to 60. So again, we'll keep eyes on this for you guys very closely. But again, good looking storm pushing out towards the northeast. All right, further down to the south of Comanche, we have another severe warning in effect. Down. Oh, never mind. They've actually. Wait. Did we talk about stuff? Yeah, we did. So never mind. We'll keep eyes on this. We had a severe warning, but it's gone. All right, so San Angelo storm, we had a severe warning in San Angelo. That is now going to be replaced with a special weather statement as they just extended it. Also, Brownwood now under a special weather statement for some strong wind speeds. All right, so we got a new update with severe warning. They decided to expand this now. They've extended this in the southern parts of Oklahoma. So Comanche, Oklahoma, Marlow, Oklahoma, near southwest of Ray, Oklahoma here. Severe thunderstorm warning for hail up to quarters and wind gusts upwards of 60 miles per hour. This is where we're expecting, or this is where the impacts of large hail is likely occurring right in this area. We see those pink and blues and white just east of Walters, north of Temple right now, Oklahoma. So again, we're keeping eyes on this very, very closely for you folks. So let's take a look at our hail tracker here and see what our hail tracker is indicating this evening. We'll get a better idea on what things look like, and I can show you a better idea. So this is, again, up to quarter-sized hail. So the National Service is going with. This does match up perfectly with the line of storm, with this little cluster of storms. It does match up perfectly with seeing that quarter-sized hail. So in that darker red, guys, that's where quarter-sized hail is happening. The red color, really quarter-sized hail, but sometimes that does count as quarter-size. Looks like I was lagging there, so... why am I lagging? My apologies about the lag. Okay, my apologies about the lag there. I have no clue what's going on this evening. We're really lagging. Hey Bryce, hey. Okay. All right. So sorry about that, guys. Again, we're tracking multiple points right now across parts of the United States. Again, just near Elk City in western Oklahoma, severe warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-sized hail until 9:30 this evening. You can see the cities of Schreier, Elk City, Berlin are going to be impacted with a severe warning. Again, 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-sized hail possibly with it. And let's go ahead and take a look at our hail tracker here. We'll get a better idea. We'll get a better idea here what the storm looks like. And our hail track here is indicating some hail. It's indicating some hail just towards the southeast of Schreier. So we'll have to keep our eyes on this closely. But again, I don't know, pea-sized hail maybe, quarter-sized hail. That is what they were looking at here moments ago. Okay, special weather statements west of Ponica City right now in Oklahoma. Also, we're tracking some storm. Can you hear me? Okay. Radar has crashed. All right, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, special weather statements, multiple of them in effect right now across portions of north central Oklahoma right now. I mean, you can see special weather statement indicating hail upwards to $half and wind speeds anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour. Again, West Ponica City. We'll keep eyes on how closely for you guys, and then multiple weather statements out there again this evening. All right, let's get an update on this line of storms ongoing for parts of Kansas. See this here, just near Montgomery County, Labette County, in southeastern Kansas here. Just to the northwest of y'all, we're tracking a line of storms right now near Iola, Kansas, near Ottawa, Kansas, west of Kansas City, a line of storms. But eventually we'll start to see some storms start to increase here as it gets closer again to Montgomery County in south. We'll use that a little bit later on, I think. Let's go. We got some new updates here with the National Weather Service in Fort Worth and Dallas. They said it's been a pretty steady, sub-severe state for a while. Wait, never mind. I can't read that. Never mind. All right. That happens sometimes. All right. So again, the worst of the weather right now is really in Oklahoma and Texas. Is there any other warnings further north? Let's take an update on this warning. Okay, that's about to go away. Okay, so northwestern Missouri, severe warning here in effect. Oh yeah, you can see some pretty decent hail happening with the storm. Yeah, some good hail still. Quarter-size hail, and there is apparently no wind gusts with this, but it's moving northeast at 33 miles per hour. Let's take a look at our hail track here and see what our radar is indicating. And our radar is indicating hail near quarter size, so we'll see what they do with the severe warning. Again, it expires in 17 minutes. Take a look at velocity here and see those potential strong winds. Again, up to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Yeah, see that bright green right there. So wind gusts upwards, upwards to potentially 60 mile per hour winds. We are beginning to notice some red popping up. We'll have to see what happens. So some Westboro here, in south of Tarco here. Interesting. Beginning to notice two little areas of circulation beginning to develop here in northwestern Missouri. We'll have to see if some rotation could try to occur with this severe warning out in northwestern Missouri. Yeah, good looking storm with this cell in the Westboro. Okay. Once again, if you have questions, comments, or anything like that, feel free to message us. Not message us. Feel free to chat on the YouTube chat. If you guys have any pictures or videos of storms, or you see anyone that posted anything about that, feel free to tag us. Helps us out to always verify things. If we're ever talking about a storm or anything, it helps us to verify it if someone posted it on X. Not all the time our producers and people behind the scenes sees those things, but it's very helpful if you all see it on social media, and if it could be anything. So again, feel free to send whatever you see to us on X, and if you want to take a picture or video yourself, feel free to tag us. Where to tag us at Storm TV Network on X, or you can tag me on X as well at David ALFWX. But if you send it to our studio network accounts, we'll get it probably on air faster than my personal account. So I recommend sending it on the Storm TV. So just out of Oklahoma City, 2 severe warnings in effect right now. North of Wichita Falls. Reminder, we do have an active tornado watch in the zone, so we're going to continue to keep our eyes on that. Some reason the radar is not wanting to turn on, but again, severe warning in effect right now. Oh, there we go. So again, severe warning. Where's the worst of the hail? It's right in this corridor here around, is that road 2? 7. I cannot see, guys. Row 7 right now. That's where we have some quarter-size hail beginning to happen, or is happening right now. Again, just northwest, north, and west. Northwest of Comanche. That's where we have some quarter-size hail happening. Comanche and Oklahoma will not see hail as of right now. But again, we'll keep our eyes on this. North of Temple, some moderate rain happening right now in southern parts of Oklahoma. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Texas here. I've got a update. The severe warning for Palo Pinto County has been expired. So that's some great news. But we are tracking this severe warning just southwest of Mineral Wells right now for quarter-size hail, 60 mile per hour winds, just north of Gordon. So Gordon, you're no longer under a severe warning. You guys are appearing to be in the clear right now. Yeah, y'all are in the clear. But look at this massive hail core with this severe warning. We're talking hail potentially maybe even greater than quarters. So let's take a look at our hail track here and see what this is indicating. Okay, I'm a little surprised that it's indicating not even quarter-size hail. I don't know if this is right or not, but looking at radar, it looks like it's way greater than quarters, but then our hail tracker is saying it's not even quarter-size hail. So, interesting indeed. And that could be a newer scan too. It could have updated earlier than our radar did, or our hail tracker did our radar. All right. And further south, we're tracking a severe warning, including Stephenville, Dublin, DeLune, and northeast of Comanche. If you're Comanche, you guys look okay. I don't think you guys see any severe weather. It's mainly some light rain, but heavy rain to your northeast. Again, some large hail up to quarters, wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Let's go and take a look at our hail track here. Oh, wow. This is up. Oh, we got some very large hail occurring with this. And just, I want to mention this, we also got some quarter-size hail east of Stephenville. But let's zoom in a little bit more into the storm here, just south of Duluth and northeast Comanche. This is indicating hail to 3.5 inches. That's quite grapefruit-sized hail. I don't think we're having that large hail probably happening right now, but it wouldn't surprise me if we had some hail upwards to baseball size, or maybe even ping pong to baseball size hail just south of Duluth and just west of Dublin right now in parts of north central Texas. So if you guys are in the severe warning, please be careful as we're keeping eyes on this very, very closely this evening. Again, that's a very concerning hail tracker update that our hail tracker is monitoring right now. Let's take a look as we zoom this out a little bit. Let's get an update on these wind speeds here and see what our wind speeds are looking like here. Rotation alerts, rotation. I noticed some rotation. I noticed looking at the radar, I was like, we may have something trying to get going. And every time I look, there's usually nothing happening. But we're starting to see some broader rotation starting to occur. I did mention an isolated tornado may happen in north central North Texas tonight as we got into the stream. So we're adding this areas where we got some rotation trying to occur. It's broad rotation, but things continue to get tighter or even stronger. It wouldn't surprise me if we were to get a new tornado warning for parts of Dublin. All right, the National Weather Service did agree with me. They did see an uptrend on this storm. They have now gone considerable with this severe thunderstorm warning, up to ping pong size hail with this. And yes, the winds have even increased even more, upwards to 65 miles per hour. So again, National Weather Service agreed with me. Thank you all for agreeing, obviously. And again, we're keeping eyes on this closely. And also we have Zane Ferguson in our chat. If you guys ever see anything, he's also our back channel guy. He'll send stuff to our producer. Also, you can always tag Zane on X at Zane Ferguson WX. And once again, if you guys got questions, comments, or want us to view a different location, feel free to comment that in our live chat here on YouTube. All right, let's go and take a look at the velocity once again. Again, this velocity is just really keeping, it's like the velocity scan is just really concerning to me. Let's zoom in a little bit more on this here, as this is just northeast Comanche. Very, very strong winds occurring right now. Fun fact, guys, I was near Comanche earlier this afternoon. It's crazy to think that something's beginning to rotate. Where I was at earlier today. But yeah, we're talking 56 mile per hour winds outgoing. This is incoming. So, almost fell and died. Okay, so incoming. How do I explain this here? So green coming this way. This is coming that way. And when they meet together, just like this, when they're bright colors like this, that is an indication of where we have some rotation starting to occur. So again, right in this corridor is where we get some of those bright colors starting to match. So again, right in this perspective, we're keeping our eyes on this, monitoring this closely as again, some weak, broad rotation is starting to occur out in north central Texas here this evening, just northeast of Comanche. We'll keep our eyes on this here. Of course, keep it here on the Storm TV Network channel with latest updates on this very concerning storm as we're beginning to monitor the storm. Slowly starting to rotate potentially here again, northeast of Comanche. Also, we're also tracking some ping pong sized hail. And yes, wind speeds upwards of 65 miles per hour. We may have a little second area of rotation starting to get going as well, just northeast up there as well. So there we go. Keep it here for further updates on this interesting storm. Oh, yeah. Very interesting storm. Look at this, just in the northeast. Wow, we got a pretty decent, that little isolated storm all by itself is really starting to intensify. Wow. Hail, let's take a look at our hail tracker on that storm. Is that just is by itself, just to the southwest, or just to the west? In rows here, our hail tracker is being a little stubborn this evening here. But my general thinking is, since this was up to quarter-size hail, well, actually, severe warning technically includes this. Ping pong-sized hail wouldn't surprise me for this storm over there as well. But maybe they'll issue a new special weather statement or a severe warning for this little guy over here. So very, very interesting. New update, new severe thunderstorm warning will be included for Wise, Denton, and Tarrant counties for hail upwards to quarter size. So this would include parts of Fort Worth County or Fort Worth County. So here momentarily, we're supposed to get a new severe thunderstorm warning for hail upwards of quarter size, according to the National Weather Service. So yeah, you can see some of that potential hail right in this corridor right here, just southwest Hills, south of Reno. Let's take a look at our hail tracker here and see what this is indicating. So we finally got that new severe warning, just got issued. Taking a second to pop up on here, but yeah, some dark red indicating some of that quarter size hail. Let's zoom this out now and see where the severe warning's at. Yeah, there we go. It's got notification. So Arlington is now under a severe warning in North Texas until 10:45, or excuse me, 15 this evening. New update on our hail tracker showing potential up to 2-inch size hail occurring with this. So really, really concerning as we're beginning to notice this here very closely. So again, or excuse me, Arlington's not in it, just towards the south. I got a notification saying Arlington was in the warning because it's in the county. All right, severe warning. Again, it goes for Tarrant, Parker, Denton, and Wise. So they actually issued 4 counties in this. So again, Tarrant, Parker, Denton, and Wise counties under severe warning until 10:15. This does include western, northwestern sections of the Metroplex here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Again, the storm is producing quarter-sized hail. It's pushing up towards the northeast here, heading towards Denton here in a moment. So if you're, huh? Hazel's a pretty popular area from what I'm getting told right now. So again, Hazel, Newark, heads up. We got some heavy rain, hail coming your way here in the next 1 to 3 minutes. Denton, you got about probably 10-15 minutes till this comes your way. So if you're in Denton, get prepared now. If you are in the Hazel area and Newark area, you're seeing some impacts probably about right now or will here very soon. Let's zoom in a little bit more on the storm here, just northwest of Fort Worth. Let's get an update on our hail track here. And again, we've had our latest radar scan here indicated hail, maybe even larger than quarter size. This is indicating maybe up to baseballs. So we'll keep eyes on this. Just to be safe, let's say not baseballs, let's say maybe ping pong size hail. So maybe anywhere from quarter to ping pong size. So we'll keep eyes on this here. Let's check velocity here because, again, 60-mile-per-hour winds associated with this. You see some bright red. That is indicating some strong wind speeds, again, upwards to 60 miles per hour. But again, we'll continue to monitor this very, very closely for you folks as new severe warnings out in the northwestern sections of the Metroplex. This storm down here, just northeast Comanche, is really, really keeping my eyes on. This is far from the radar site. It's also picking up the some of that rotation. So very, very interesting with this here, but let's get it. We're about to get a clean update here. Okay, so rotation is died off. I'm not really too worried about this as much anymore. But you see some bright red, some bright green, wind speeds upwards of 50 miles per hour. And again, there was some potential weak rotation trying to occur, but that's dissipated. That's gone away. Let's zoom into this area over here. What is this over here? I got green and red matching together. What's happening over here? Radar blip. Okay, so we'll keep eyes on this. But again, strong winds. I mean, the radar is just going all over the place with the velocity because the storm is so big and we're kind of far a little bit, so that's why it's just a whole lot of places. Keep it up. You're doing good. Thank you, Anthony. All right, just north of Goldthwaite, we're tracking another severe warning for wind speeds upwards of 60 miles per hour, quarter-size hail with this here, and just northwest of Moulin, southeast of Brownwood. Brownwood, guys, you guys had, 2 severe warnings already? And here we are with another one just to the east of y'all. So severe warning against the large hail associated with this here. Let's take a look at our hail tracker here because this is quite concerning looking here. By the way, Comanche is storm. You guys have some showers. It's just up towards your east now. Ooh, we'll have to go back to this storm here in a second here. But yeah, we're starting to begin to notice some quarter-size hail starting to pop up here just southeast of Brownwood. All right, let's return northeast Comanche here. Look at this. This is talking, okay, our hail legend here, guys, ends at 4.5 inches. And zoom in a little bit more. That's gray, and that's at the top tier. Gray is our top tier, and this is matching. This is my first time, since I've ever done weather here for Storm TV Network, this is my first time ever seeing 4.5 inch size hail according to our radar. So we could really be seeing some damaging hail occurring right now, just southeast of Duluth right now, southwest of Dublin right now. Again, this does impact the 67 road right now, so very, very concerning. Let's go ahead. Okay, yeah, we're getting some reports from the National Weather Service. Says it's likely producing over 2-inch size hail as it enters Earth County and moving towards. So let's go ahead, and so this is the strongest storm that I have seen so far all day today. Hello, Chris, the Hurricane Tracker. So let's go ahead and get, so we're tracking, National Service agrees with me, likely greater than ping pong size. Again, this is the worst of the storm. So if you're in Dublin, please prepare now. Get ready to move indoors, avoid walls, windows, and doors, because we're expecting some very large hail up to baseball size coming here your direction here very soon. According to our hail tracker, it's saying hail larger than grapefruit size hail, which I hope that's not happening. Obviously, I hope that's not happening, but we'll keep eyes on this here. But latest on our long storm track here, just south of Stephenville here. We'll get the latest here on the times. This is what this red line is. This red little box. We're trying to get. We're trying to figure out. It's moving off towards the northeast. Maybe a little bit. Move it a little bit more. Yeah, that's probably good. So this could make an impact towards. Again, Dublin here very soon. Towards Stephenville around 9:44. Is this storm really this storm just kind of just blew up? So there's not really a lot of motion with this, but still, it's definitely moving northeast. But again, the worst of the storm is just near Dublin here. And again, earlier we were tracking some rotation, but that's died off, thankfully. Let's go ahead and take a look at our velocity here. Earlier we had some strong winds. So yeah, you can see some very strong winds occurring right now. So that green and red, that's definitely wind speeds, maybe even up to 70 miles per hour. That wouldn't surprise me. So this is 30, 40. I don't know. I'm thinking probably a little bit stronger than that. Just saying how intense this is looking. And again, National Service says over 65 miles per hour. I'm thinking 65 to 70. So I think our radar is not picking up the best on this. So yeah, velocity, I think it's not overdoing it for once, but our hail tracker, I think it's overdoing. So if we go back to our hail tracker, again, our hail tracker is indicating earlier over 4.5 inches. I guess the hail is so large it's breaking our hail tracker because it's not popping up anymore. But here in any second, hopefully it'll pop up. So far it's not. So, oh my God, black. Wow, we may actually be seeing some very large hail probably occurring right now. Maybe even this is the worst storm I have seen all day today, maybe in a long time, probably. Look at this. This is at the top tier of our. Actually, we don't even have black on the radar legend. So this is like max. We're at the max level right now. Let's zoom in even more. Oh my gosh. Just west of Dublin. Again, this is coming a direct impact to Dublin. We're talking hail up to baseball size hail coming your way here very soon. I know severe thunder this morning doesn't mention that, but National Service, me and the National Service chat, we're talking, and they're agreeing over 2-inch size hail likely occurring with this. Again, our hail tracker service is not wanting to work, but I'm very curious what it's looking like. So new scan came in. Looks like the worst concerning has gone down a little bit, so it's great news, but still wouldn't surprise me. We had hail upwards to ping pong to baseball size. So again, Dublin, heads up, direct impact coming your way, guys, here very soon. Please take cover now if you are in Dublin. So again, towards Stephenville around 9:39, around if the storm can hold together eventually around the Toller area on 10:14 this evening. Yeah, I'm tracking this very concerning severe thunderstorm warning for Comanche County and Earth County in parts of Texas. But again, very, very concerning storm ongoing right now. All right, let's go ahead and zoom this out. We'll take a quick pause on this very concerning severe warning. Let's go for the southwest here. We have another severe warning in effect right now across portions of east of Brownwood. Again, see that severe warning near Brownwood. That is indicating some quarter-size hail, maybe 60-mile-per-hour winds associated with this very, very closely. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom this out. We've got some more warnings in effect in Missouri here real quick. We'll go to DFW here in a moment. Okay, never mind. I got a notification saying severe warning is issued for Anderson County, but it's out there. But just north of Missouri, severe warning in effect. So we were checking two little areas of trying to be rotation, but doesn't look like looks like nothing's really happened. But quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds with us here. McCoyne, Bradyville, with the severe warning. Let's take a look at our hail tracker here. Again, this is where we're indicating some of that large hail potentially right in this area. Yeah, right in this area. Wouldn't surprise me if a special weather statement were to get issued for the Westboro area. Maybe a severe warning, but we'll see what happens here closely. Let's take a look at our velocity track here. Get an idea if that little. Oh, well, we got like we did have multiple areas of potential areas of spin or weak rotation, but as of right now, things are looking okay just a little bit. Waco's car wash. Well, Waco sees storms tonight. Let's jump over to Waco, Texas here. So over to Waco here, we have some severe warnings off towards your west, just towards your north. You are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 2 in the morning this morning. So with how things are looking like right now, we're beginning to see a line of storms starting to get going right now. Storms could continue to develop further out towards the southwest of Brady. We're thinking those storms could make a run towards Waco. So there's about a 40 to 60% shot or a chance of some storms tonight. So we'll keep eyes on this. But if storms don't happen tonight, there's another opportunity for some more storms tomorrow. We are under a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk of severe weather for our Sunday, which is tomorrow. So again, we'll continue to monitor this. All right, 9:33 is the time. Let's go ahead and get an update on the severe warnings for you guys. Let's see here. This was for this was just northwest of Fort Worth here. I got a new severe warning in Texas for Brown County, which is Broward. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to this. Yeah, we'll go to this storm. This storm is our number one very concerning storm right now in north central Texas. Again, northeast Comanche. Comanche, you're no longer in the severe warning, but the county itself is. So, as well as Burke County. But Dublin getting impacted right now with very large destructive. There we go. Nashville agrees. They're saying up to baseball-sized hail with the severe warning. I was literally mentioning baseball-sized hail. Up to baseball-sized hail with the severe warning. Let's zoom in even more. There's a Dublin area right now as we're tracking this very, very closely. There is a tornado possible with this. I think watching the stream or something. Again, tornado possible. We were tracking that rotation earlier, and then we have that destructive tag with this. So again, from moments ago, from what we just told you guys, oh, we got rotation. Again, moments ago, we were telling you about we were beginning to notice some rotation. We were seeing some very large hail. It took a second for the National Service to issue this new update here, but literally moments ago, before they issued this update, we gave you the latest details on what you needed to know before the warning got issued. So here we are with a very tight, strong rotation occurring right now, just near Dublin right now. And again, it's not looking good. I got some bright colors occurring right now. For emergency purposes, I'm going to go ahead and get my behind-the-scenes radar on, and I'm going to take a look and see what I see in my eyes. And again, we have destructive baseball-sized hail, as I mentioned, occurring with this severe thunderstorm warning. We got a report here. Wait, let's see here. While radar indicator rotation is strong near Dublin, it appears to still be confined to mid-level mesocyclone. So we just got to wait for that to not be contained with that. But here very soon. So yeah, they are in discussion of potentially throwing out a tornado warning for the Dublin area. They are in discussion. Again, tornado warning as of right now is not in effect for Dublin, but they are in discussion about it currently right now. But again, strong winds occurring with this very, very large hail up to baseball size. Again, a tornado is possible with this severe warning. As we go ahead and take a look, the latest updates from the National Weather Service are saying by 9:40 it should be in the Stephenville area, and then around 10:10 it should be in Bluffdale. As we have this very, very concerning severe thunderstorm warning this evening. So spirit protection, stay inside a sturdy structure and keep away from windows. So locations include Alexander, Protector, Johnsville, Selden, Harbin, Chaco Mountain, Pers, and DeFilio under this severe thunderstorm warning that is destructive, as I mentioned, in north central Texas. And again, this severe thunderstorm warning is for Comanche and Earth counties right now. I've just got a new update on a new mesoscale discussion from the National Weather Service, or from the Storm Prediction Center, excuse me here. And the mesoscale discussion does mention about some large hail in this, but it's also beginning to notice supercell clusters tracking eastward into southern portions of Earth County. So they have issued this. They're talking about the large hail but they're seeing severe winds up to 70 miles per hour. So again, they're just waiting. They were waiting to issue the the mesoscale discussion, and then that just got issued. So now, here soon, if this storm continues to really rotate, they'll probably throw out a tornado warning. So we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and take a look at our velocity here once again. We should get an idea. And yeah, still some broad rotation occurring with this severe thunderstorm warning. Just right on top of Dublin or just towards the southeast of there. So again, right in this area, some very tight rotation with wind speeds upwards of 50 miles per hour here. Not sure. Oh, they just posted a video. But again, we'll keep eyes on this here with this very strong storm. Again, this is a destructive severe warning. We'll zoom in even more with the storm. Again, this is pushing off towards the northeast right now in parts of central Texas. This is what the National Service said. This is central Texas in the just near the big country area. Again, very concerning storm right now. Again, Dublin getting impacted. There's a very large hail, damaging winds right now, upwards to 65 mile per hour winds. According to that, can't be right. Is that right? 65 mile per hour winds. It is, yeah. So yeah, upwards of 65 mile per hour winds potentially with this here. So again, very concerning. Severe thunderstorm warning, guys. Again, in effect right now across portions of central Texas in the big country area. And they have issued a mesoscale discussion for parts of Kansas, Missouri, and Iowa. Severe watch is unlikely for anyone curious about that update moments ago. Once again, very concerning storm. Again, Dublin right now getting impacted. Some very large hail right now. Also some damaging winds. Looking at my velocity, I'm seeing some very concerning areas of rotation right now. Let me see if I can switch to radar sites. Oh yeah, broad rotation. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm gonna go ahead and jump back on the green screen here, and let's go ahead and take a look at our velocity track here. Okay, so we got a new update. They're saying up to tennis ball size hail with a severe warning. And then for anyone that's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, they've issued the severe warning. They're continuing it for Terrence, Denton, and Wise counties until 10:15 this evening for quarter-size hail and 60 mile per hour winds for an update near Fort Worth. All right, so again, very strong, broad rotation right now, and that's now weekend. All right, I think we're okay. Hopefully it doesn't try to recycle or redo its thing, but the rotation has died off quite significantly, so some very good news. But we're still seeing some very impactful hail that likely occurring right now in the Dublin area. It wouldn't surprise me here in a couple of minutes here. We'll get tons of pictures and videos, unfortunately, of hail damage to buildings, businesses, homes, cars, windows probably destroyed. Wouldn't surprise me if we get some video here soon of what things are looking like. Community, what'd you say? So yeah, we're working on it. So if you guys see any videos or pictures on X, please tag us at Storm TV Network if you see anything on social media. But again, Dublin still getting impacted. Some very large hail still occurring right now. I don't think it's up to tennis balls anymore for the Dublin area. I'm thinking probably maybe ping pong size hail, but just southeast of Dublin, likely up to the tennis ball size hail happening this evening. So again, very concerning storm. Again, just to the southwest of Dublin this evening. And of course, our velocity here, we did track some broad rotation, but now that's weakened, thankfully. But there's still a little area circulation ongoing. Again, the rotation has dropped up very significantly this evening. Once again, if y'all have questions, comments, or anything like this, feel free to message us chats on our YouTube chats. Of course, I have eyes on the chat. If you have questions about anything or comments of anything, again, feel free to DM us through the YouTube chat right now or throughout the next little bit. All right, here. Let's see. Let's see. Parker County has been canceled from a severe warning until 10:15. So that's good to see there. And that's in Texas. Oh yeah, area circulation is still existent right in this area, but again, rotation has dropped off again significantly. And again, there is some circulation, but again, rotation is just completely off the map. All right, hail track. Still seeing some very large hail likely occurring with a severe warning. Got some white. Again, that's indicating up to 4-inch plus. National Service is going with baseball size, but we're getting reports, or excuse me, from CBS News. I've got some reports up to tennis ball size hail with this. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was actually happening, especially if you wanted to go. So anywhere between baseball and tennis ball size, right in that between, is where we're potentially seeing stuff right now in the Dublin area and area southeast. So it's very unfortunate that the Dublin area got hit hard, likely with some very, very large hail. But here in a moment, we'll probably see tons of pictures and video of damage, unfortunately, which I'm not looking forward to because it's obviously very sad to see damage that's impacted other communities and towns. But again, momentarily, unfortunately, we'll get some video and pictures. Again, I guess it's kind of good that we'll get pictures and videos, but just seeing damage is not good. So again, hopefully everything's okay. But again, Dublin is no longer impacted with very large hail. And now it's just some heavy, heavy rain and strong winds. But now we have this area of, so we have update. It says it's weakening. The hail core on the weekend. It's still a pretty large hail core, but maybe up to ping pong size hail likely occurring with this severe warning. Let's take a look at our velocity here. As a hail track update, we probably had a new velocity update. Yeah, not a whole lot happening. Nothing's rotating anymore. Looks like the area circulation is still existent. It's right in this zone, but it doesn't look like there's much really happening. So again, we'll continue to monitor this here closely here and see what the National Service in the DFW area does here in the next couple of minutes. Let's see. So again, this is for Comanche and Arth County. Again, just east of Dublin is where we have the very strong, very large hail happening this evening. All right, got some updates here from National Weather Service. They said that additional cells moving east of Brown County are marginally severe with hail up to ping pongs and will move into Comanche and Mills County shortly. A severe thunderstorm warning will get issued here soon. So right in this area, we're going to do severe warning here soon. So just for parts of Comanche County and I guess Brown County. Yeah, Brown County says new severe warning will get issued. It says additional cells. Let's zoom this out. We have more cells behind this. We do. So I don't think they're talking about this. It's probably over here. So yeah, Comanche County. Yeah, they're talking about this. This cell's over here. So we'll keep eyes on this. Again, new severe warning for the National Service should get issued here between the next minute to 5 minutes, somewhere in that open window there. All right, let's get an update on severe weather further to the DFW area. Again, parts of the Metroplex under a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, northwest of Fort Worth right now. We got some large hail likely occurring again up the quarters with wind speeds 260 miles per hour. And our hail track here is indicating hail way less than quarters, maybe up to $half. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if they let this go or not. But let's take a look at our velocity track here and see potentially some of these strong winds with this here. And yeah, not a whole lot of wind system. I mean, there's wind, but there's not a whole lot. You can see out here is that bright red is indicating some of the strong winds happening this evening out in areas northwest of parts of Fort Worth. Let's see here. Springtown, storm coming you guys' direction here momentarily. Nothing severe about that right now, but again, many of these storms ongoing right now could cause some hail very, very soon. All right, so this is happening right now. Let's go ahead and let's go further north here. It's happening further north. Oh, before we do, let's go to Wichita Falls. That's a very interesting storm down there. Yeah, right around the Red River area, checking a storm, potentially some hail happening northwest of Terrell, south of Ryan. Hail tracker indicating hail getting closer to quarter size. We'll see if they issue a new severe warning for this or a special weather statement for parts of the Red River area, just well to the southeast and east of Wichita Falls. Just north of there, severe warning for Duquesne. Chickasaw under severe warning as well. New Lindsay under severe warning. Marlowe under severe warning. Right in this area is where we have some very large hail. And right in this area, also some very large hail. Both these severe warnings indicating quarter size hail. Our radar is indicating up to ping pong size, maybe even up to baseball size. So, or excuse me, not baseball, up to ping pong size is hail as well. So we'll continue to track this and monitor this closely for you guys throughout the next couple of minutes with these two severe warnings out in southern central parts of Oklahoma. And look at our velocity, nothing rotating. And again, that brighter green and pink indicating some very, very strong winds with gusting up to 50 miles per hour. All right, more severe weather towards the west here. We're tracking a severe warning for Elk City right now, northwest of Hobart right now, in western Oklahoma. As we our radar here, you can see with the severe warning here, we have looks like there's not much of the severe warning down there in Elk City, but right in this area, right in this zone near Putnam, that's where we have some of that quarter size that'll be getting or trying to occur with wind speeds upwards of 60 miles per hour. Let's take a look at our hail tracker here, and our hail tracker is indicating some. Yeah, it's not going to be super accurate, super far out because, we're kind of far away from this area with our radar, so we won't get the best, cleanest view from things, but still some people keep rides on. But it wouldn't surprise me if there's actually quarter size hail happening. And further off towards the east, more cells behind that, and more cells towards, how do you pronounce that? Eden, Oklahoma. Severe warning. I feel like I've been pronouncing it wrong all day. So Eden, that's what I thought. So what's Eden? Enid. Okay, Enid, Oklahoma. Just to the west of there, we got some quarter size hail just northwest of Yale right now. Yeah, there it is, quarter size hail. Wouldn't surprise me if this were or could to make a dive off towards the southeast. Hunter and Pond Creek doesn't look like severe warning, or you guys are under a severe warning, but it's continues to push off more towards the northwest, maybe even northeast. We may get a severe, or we may see some impacts coming your guys' way soon, probably, but you got some additional showers and storms are ongoing right now. All right, let's go further northeast here. Let's go towards Ponca City, where we're tracking some storms out and about over there. We did have a special weather statement near Ponca City, but that has been expired. Now some storms coming your way, looking like some good old storms this evening. An update on severe weather in southwestern sections of Iowa. Good looking storm right in this area. Some hail again up to quarter size. This goes until 10 o'clock this evening. I've gotten some reports of sirens are going off right now in Highland Village area in Texas. I'd assume. Oh, because of it. Okay. Now, breaking down severe thunderstorm warnings, we have a good old severe warning, which is 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch size hail in diameter. And then we have a considerable tag of severe warnings. And with a considerable tag, that means some pong-sized hail ongoing. So yeah, I've got reports of sirens going off in Highland Village. I don't know why we are, but that's what I'm seeing in the chat here. Not YouTube chat, but weather chat. And then when we have a destructive severe warning, that's when tornado sirens usually get activated. It's when you're under a destructive severe warning, just like what we saw all the way down in Comanche County here moments ago. And we should have gotten that new severe warning out in Brown County for what I'm just seeing in my distance here. Did we get that? Yep, there we go. As predicted. They have decided to issue it now. So, yeah, good looking storm. Again, just north of Mullen right now, southwest of Gustine right now, just south of Comanche. Some storms ongoing right now. We got right in this vicinity, right in this corridor, so we got some very large hail likely occurring again up to quarter size at wind speeds. Again, 60 miles per hour. Let's go and take a look at our hail track here, get an idea of what things are looking like here from what our perspective is sitting here. And yeah, likely up to quarter size hail with the storm. This does include parts of the roadway of 84 this evening. So if you don't know that's traveling on 84, if you're heading that direction, heads up, some quarter-size hail coming your way right now. So take a look at our velocity here. As of right now, we're not seeing too much in the rotation department, but there is some strong winds associated with this severe thunderstorm warning. All right, so again, that's done going. Let's give you an update on our active watches right now across the area. And then we'll talk more about the destructive severe warning here in a moment. So in yellow, this is a severe thunderstorm watch from San Joe, the Sherman, the Denton, Dallas, Fort Worth, Weatherford, down to Waco, Killeen, San Saba, Lampasas, Brady, Brownwood, Winters, down to San Angelo. Severe thunderstorm watch to 1 in the morning. Hey, Bryce, could you take over here real quick?
Thank you. All right, so we do have this severe thunderstorm watch, includes DFW metro area as well as San Angelo, Brady, Killeen, Waco, Corsicana, and Sherman until 2 in the morning tonight. So we're going to have several more hours of severe thunderstorms in this area. And I'll go ahead and throw in our base radar just so you guys can see where these storms are currently at and just kind of get an idea. We've still got all these storms are moving east, so they're going to be moving kind of east northeastward across that area, and then to the north is where we have the more serious threat. That's where we're more worried about the possibility of tornadoes, and that includes the OKC metro area, Tulsa, and McAllister, as well as Lawton and Ardmore, Oklahoma, and that is until 1 a.m. that tornado watch, wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour, and we could see baseball-sized hail as well. And of course, as you can see, the storm's just now on that western side of that tornado watch, and so they're going to be slowly working their way east, northeast over the next several hours here. Again, tornado watch until 1 in the morning. David, we got you back.
Alrighty, so again, that's what's actively right now. Thank you, Bryce. Again, that's what's happening right now across portions of Oklahoma and parts of Texas. A whole lot of watches in effect. Again, tornado watch to 1 in the morning, severe watch until 2 a.m. All right, got some developing news right now. The city and the metro of Oklahoma City is now under a severe thunderstorm warning, just west of Moore, Oklahoma as well, north of Knowlville, Oklahoma. As we go and take a look at this severe warning, again, pushes off towards the northeast here. Very concerning storm just near Chickasaw with a severe warning. Severe thunderstorm warning until 10:30 this evening. Again, including Oklahoma County, Canadian County, Cleveland, Grady, McLean counties in Oklahoma. Again, considerable tide up to ping pong size and wind speeds potentially up to 50 miles per hour. Let's take a look at our hail track here. Again, yeah, right on Chickasaw, right up there in Interstate 44, getting impacted likely with quarter-sized hail right now. Again, it's going to continue to push off more towards the northeast here this evening. Here soon, once this gets a little bit more closer, we'll get a live camera for you guys in Oklahoma City in a little bit, but for now, I think we're okay. Time track here at 10:14 in the Tuttle area. Should be the Mustang area on 10:24. This storm continues to be strong and hold itself together. Could make its way to Oklahoma City around 10:38 and at Lake Aluma by 10:47 later tonight. And again, let's take a look at our velocity here. Or that's our first time looking at velocity with this particular storm. To see if you see these strong winds. And yeah, you can see some strong winds out there. That bright green indicating wind speeds again up to 50 miles per hour. Wouldn't surprise to some gusty winds, maybe upwards to 60. But again, we'll keep our eyes on this. But again, severe thunderstorm warning for multiple counties in Oklahoma, for Canadian, Cleveland, Grady, parts of McLean, and Oklahoma counties. And this severe warning until 10:30. Again, for ping pong size hail with this here. All right, so I want to get back to our severe warning in parts of Dublin and the Dublin area. I've got many reports now of quarter-sized hail, or excuse me, up to 2-inch size hail in Diamond. Got reports, another report of 2-inch size hail in Dublin. Then another report just 2 miles northeast of Eagle Mountain in Tarrant County. So we're also going to report of quarter-sized hail in Tarrant County as well. Just want to mention that. But we're getting reports of 2-inch size hail, again, up to ping pong size hail ongoing. So we have decided to extend the severe warning just so we have this destructive severe warning where tornado sirens likely were activated because of very large hail. But now they've extended it. They've downgraded it from destructive to considerable down. It was a considerable tag. That's just one grade lower. That means smaller hail. I mean, we went from 2.75 inches in diameter down to 2.00 inches in diameter. So that's just 75 off. Just subtract that, and it's right to the 2 inches. So again, with 2-inch size hail, that's pretty damaging. Still, we're talking hail again upwards to baseballs, but anywhere from ping pong size hail, maybe a little bit larger than that, maybe golf ball size hail. I think we're having golf ball size hail. Let me give you guys an idea here what the particular saying on the severe warning is. Let me even give you a storm track here. What the National Service is predicting here with the warning. So they are saying with this severe warning, this will expire in about 1 hour. So it's right at 11 o'clock. We got reports from public that a severe warning is in effect for Somerville, Hamilton, Earth, Muscle, and Comanche counties in central Texas and north central Texas. Again, large hail ongoing right now. Hey, Bruce, can you take over here momentarily?
Yep, I got you. All right, give us 1 second here. Again, we do have this considerable severe thunderstorm warning. This includes several counties: Somerville, Hamilton, Erath, Bosque, Comanche County until 11 p.m. 2-inch size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, and this is reported by the public. So let's take a look here at our hail track real quick, get a better idea of what we're dealing with here. And yeah, the radar is verifying 2-inch size hail with this storm. So, and of course, it has kind of taken more of an easterly turn. So I know that we were kind of talking earlier about Stephenville maybe being impacted by the storm. Now it seems more like we're now talking about Walnut Springs, Hiko, Glen Rose potentially. You guys are now more closer to being impacted as well. All right, David, let's get you back in.
All right, I got some updates here from the National Weather Service. They said the southern part of the storm in Erin County, surrounding this vicinity over here, down there, that's where they're saying that the storm is remains the most impressive storm at this time. It says the rotation is unorganized, especially at the low levels. Low levels, potential area rotation right here, maybe a little area there. So again, they're keeping eyes on this here very, very closely. But again, we've had many reports of 2-inch size hail between Midway and Hiko and Stephenville this evening. So again, we're continuing to monitor this very, very closely for you folks this evening. I just got a notification about a tornado watch. Let's see, I think they're updating it. Just got issued. Tornado watch concerning, so they're just updating. Oh wait, they've actually increased the wind speeds from 100 to 130 mile per hour wind gusts now. So they're saying the most probable peak tornado won't happen until you have to 130 mile per hour, to 103 miles per hour. So yeah, that's very quite concerning if we actually get a tornado that tries to develop tonight. And again, we are under a tornado watch. All right, we are approaching the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and give you a recap on all of our severe weather threats for the next couple of days. So, as you can see, we have a slight risk, a level 2 out of 5. Severe weather from south of Kansas City to Springfield to Joplin to Tulsa to OKC, including Bentonville, Arkansas, Fort Smith, Dallas, Texas, all in a severe threat. Potential tornadoes in the four states area for Joplin and Tulsa. For tomorrow evening into tomorrow night, we have a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk severe weather from Chicago to Texarkana, back off towards the Tennessee and Kentucky area. And yes, tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds could be possible. Then on Monday, tracking a level 2 risk of severe weather from New Orleans all the way up towards New York in the New England area. And again, large hail, damaging winds, and maybe a tornado cannot be ruled out. So of course, throughout the next couple of days, you want to keep tuned to the Storm TV Network channel. So here's a better idea, a better picture here on what tonight's severe threat looks like. Again, a level 2 out of 5, slight risk of severe weather. From parts of the Texas Hill Country towards the big country, towards Dallas, Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, Fort Smith to Bentonville to Tulsa, Oklahoma to Springfield to Joplin to Baxter Springs to Parson, just south of Kansas City. Again, in the Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas region, a better chance for some tornadoes. And further south you go, the better large hail threat and damaging winds that area is. But again, some large hail damaging winds still could occur further off towards the north. But again, better tornado threat in that central region area in Kansas and Missouri, Oklahoma. All right, tomorrow evening as well, checking some severe weather, potentially including parts of Austin. We'll keep eyes on that. Dallas, level 2 is severe weather. Shreveport, level 3, as well as Jackson, Memphis, Nashville, St. Louis, Louisville, Indianapolis, part south of Chicago. Keep an eye on this very closely. Some tornadoes, perhaps along track possibly, as well as large hail, damaging winds, all possible. And even some heavy rain can be possible as well, unfortunately, for many areas. Of course, tomorrow, as of right now, we do plan to do severe weather coverage late in the day. On Monday, we're checking on level 2 at the 5 slight risk of severe weather in New Orleans, New Jacksonville, Montgomery, to Charlotte, to Williamson, North Carolina, Virginia Beach, Washington, D.C., all the way towards New York City, towards New England, large hail, damaging winds, and the tornado threats that appear to be existing right now in parts of these areas. So again, that's what I keep hearing on Storms TV Network for the latest updates on active severe weather next couple of days. And you think severe weather is over just on Monday? Well, guess what? We have more chances of severe weather on April 1st, which is Tuesday. We're already tracking a severe threat on Tuesday. And yes, there's even another severe weather threat enhanced risk of severe weather already in place for Wednesday on April 2nd. So we're going to kick off the first parts of April on a very interesting and strong punch of severe weather. So, of course, you're going to want to keep it here on Storm TV Network channel throughout the next couple of months. So if you're not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe. Of course, it's going to be a very busy, active couple of months. We're not also tracking severe weather as we get more into the summer. We'll also track tropical weather as well. So a whole lot of big coverage and a lot of new stuff you guys will be seeing here in the next couple of months. Aside with that, of course, if you guys have any pictures, videos, or anything about the ongoing weather tonight across portions of the Central Plains or down towards the South Central United States, feel free to tag us on social media. On X would be the best, at Storm TV Network. And then, if you guys have any questions, comments, want us to view your location, feel free to chat in the YouTube chats. And whatever you say, if it's a location, we'll take a dive and we'll take a look at where that specific area is at. All right, so let's give you an update on active watches once again here. As again, we approach a new hour here. 10:03 is the current time. In yellow here is a severe thunderstorm watch. Again, from San Angelo, Brady, Killeen, Waco, all the way for CFW, even Denton, Sherman in the severe watch. But this red right here is a tornado watch, which goes until 1 in the morning for parts of Barbersville, northeastern Oklahoma, Tulsa, central Oklahoma, OKC, towards Atoka, and over towards McAllister, and Chickasaw is Lawton as well. Under our tornado watch, again, right around the Red River corridor is where we're tracking this tornado watch. So again, almost the entire central eastern part of the state of Oklahoma under a tornado watch. But we have multiple severe warnings in effect right now. All right. Let's give you an update on severe warnings. We'll talk about the one in Oklahoma City that does include the OKC metro area here in just a second. Again, we're tracking severe warnings down here and just west of Elmore City right now near Maysville. They've extended the severe warning for quarter-size hail. Again, this is a severe warning right here. We have two different severe warnings I do want to mention here. I don't know if we're frozen. There we go. Severe warning, guys, again, for this storm here. But then this other storm right here is for this severe warning for ping pong size. So again, Maysville towards Wayne, severe warning in effect right now. Then another severe warning near the Bray area towards Elmore City. Let's see, look at our hail tracker here and see what the hail is indicating. Yeah, ooh. So yeah, up to quarter size for the severe warning for the Maysville and Wayne area. And then further to the south here, again, we're seeing hail to ping pong size. Our radar is definitely indicating hail upwards of ping pong size. All right, let's go to the severe warning over towards portions of the OKC metro area now. We have some hail up to quarters associated with this, but this is a considerable tag. So now we're talking ping pong size. Where that white is, that's some very, very heavy rain. And again, likely ping pong size hail. Zoom it in even more because we have a major interstate in this area. Again, Interstate 44 getting some hail right now, but this is coming into some very populated areas north of Amber, south of Tuttle, Oklahoma. Some very large hail again occurring right now in this area. Let's take a look at our velocity here because, again, we have some strong winds associated with this. Again, our strong winds, see that green, bright green? That's some strong winds. Wind speeds gusting up to 50 miles per hour. So, again, we'll monitor this closely. Let's go ahead and zoom this out even more so you'll have a better idea on where this is at. So we've got Oklahoma City, OKC, the metro is right in this area. Here's more Oklahoma, just to the west and southwest of y'all. That's where we have this very concerning severe warning currently in effect right now. This is going to push off towards the northeast here very, very soon. Near Cole, we don't have a severe warning right now. This storm can start to intensify, which wouldn't surprise me. If this continues to intensify, we may get another warning coming towards Norman, Oklahoma very soon. And if we go to drag that map a little bit further south, we have this also other very concerning severe warning as well near Elmore City, and then more storms developing further south of there. This could become a strong storm alert soon around the Red River area in far southern Oklahoma, far extreme northern Texas. So again, something we'll continue to monitor for you guys throughout this evening. All right, further off towards the west, Weatherford, severe warning. Clinton, severe warning. Yeah, we got some winds up to 60 and quarter-size hail associated with the severe thunderstorm warning. Right in this corridor is where we got some of those large hail likely occurring right now. Let's take a look at our hail tracker. Our hail tracker is not really picking up super fast because we're kind of far away from the radar site, so it's not showing the best, as I mentioned. If we go and take a look at our velocity track here, and you can see with our velocity, it's indicating some strong winds, bright green, meaning wind speeds again up to 60. So again, we'll continue to track this for you guys for the next little bit. But again, how's that Weatherford? If you're not prepared yet for the storm, get ready because we got some heavy rain and lightning and thunder coming here in the next probably about 5 to 10 to 15 minutes. So again, please prepare now in Weatherford. So again, what we want you to do is avoid walls, windows, and doors, move to the interior room in your home. All right, let's go ahead and go to North Texas here. We're tracking a severe thunderstorm warning out in North Texas. I've got a new report here of up to ping pong size hail now in Hazlet and Tarrant County now. This is a short reports. And then again, speaking of the chat here, hello Levi, welcome over to the broadcast this evening. But again, multiple severe warnings in effect right now across portions of North Texas. Again, Tarrant County under severe warning. There's that report as I just mentioned. Again, this is right around the Tarrant County area. Hail near ping pong size. Social media photos. From social media, we got a report. Or on social media, there was a picture of some ping pong size hail, just about. But again, quarter size hail. Potentially, I'm going with this. With a severe warning, 60-mile-per-hour winds. So it's probably further southwest is probably what we're thinking. So again, right in this corridor, some large hail likely occurring with some scattered activity, some hail happening right now. Very interesting. Just to the southwest of Decatur, we're also beginning to notice some multiple areas of isolated hail occurring this evening. All right, I see the comments. Let's see here. Hello, Lee. Plenty catastrophic weather coming as we are experiencing climate cause extension. We are done. Yeah, a whole lot of active weather next couple of days. Tracking a level 2 risk tonight, level 3 risk tomorrow, which is enhanced risk, and another severe threat for Monday, another one for Tuesday, and another one for Wednesday. I mean, just days and days, back-to-back days of severe weather across the United States. So, for everyone that's watching, wherever you're at in the United States, especially in the Central Plains, South Central, Midwest, Dixie Alley, Ohio River Valley, Northeast, please prepare for the next couple of weeks. And again, severe weather season's here. I mean, if you don't believe severe weather season's here, we have multiple warnings in effect. And trust me, probably here in a little bit, we'll probably unfortunately get a few notifications of tornado warnings may happen here in a little bit. We'll see what happens, but as of now, 0 tornadoes have occurred so far for today on this March 29th as of 10:10 this evening. All right, so again, severe warning in effect. Again, this is going for Denton, or not Denton. Actually, it might be for Denton County as well, but it is so Denton, Hazlet, and Tarrant counties. We have the severe warning in effect. Oh wait, that's the city of Hazlet in Tarrant County. That's where we got the report near ping pong size hail. All right, very concerning storm. We had reports up to baseball size, maybe even up to tennis ball size hail in the Dublin area. Now that has weakened just a tad as it is moving off more towards the east, but still very concerning storm. Severe thunderstorm warning. There's that report for you guys. Up to 2-inch size hail, so baseball size hail. Just southeast of Stephenville, very large hail ongoing right now. Again, right in this quarter where those pinks and blue. You get very large hail happening right now and very heavy rain. We're going to take a look at our hail tracker here. You can see, whoa, there's the bullseye right there. Hail, maybe even up to 3-inch, or excuse me, 2 to 2.5 inches. So upwards to maybe baseball size. But as of right now, actually, is this saying baseball size, 2-inch size hail? Are they going baseball size hail with this? Or is this ping pong? So it just says 2-inch size. Okay, so between ping pong and potentially baseball is what we're going with right now. with this warning southeast of Dublin, west of Hyco right now. It's a Hyco? I think that is, hopefully. Hyco, yeah. Texas. All right, just behind there to the south, we have another severe warning. Ooh, some hail potentially impacting Stephenville right now. So heads up for you guys over there. If any hail's happening, up the P side probably. All right. Further down to the south, we have this other severe warning currently in effect right now. With the severe warning, there it is, quarter-size hail likely happening north-northeast of Mullen right now. Again, it's going to push off towards the northeast, more to the east, but it will have a northeast direction. This is near Hamilton. Nothing rotating over there either, but there's some strong winds ongoing with the severe warning. This is for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Again, this is going to continue for the next 33 minutes, as I mentioned, as this pushes off towards the northeast. All right, let's get a zoom out, broad view here of everything on our radar. Let's return things back over to Oklahoma City. On your top left of the screen, that is a live look right now in Oklahoma City. This is downtown Oklahoma City, where, yeah, it looks kind of cloudy out there this fine evening. And, oh, if you look closely from what I just got told from my producer, we've got some lightning in the distance. So again, very interesting shot here that our producers captured from EarthCam. By the way, you check this camera out right now on earthcam.com. Search it up, Oklahoma City. It wouldn't surprise me. Yep, I just saw some lightning in the distance. So yeah, the storm's getting closer and closer. So we see this as a considerable attack here of a severe warning for hail upwards to ping pong size. With the severe warning here for wind speeds up to 50 miles per hour. Again, this is going to make a direct hit to Oklahoma City here in the next probably about 5 to 10 minutes. If you're in Oklahoma City, please prepare now. So you got this that's not destructive, but it's more, again, it's considerable, more of a strong storm coming your guys' way here very soon. Again, please prepare now. Of course, avoid walls, windows, and doors. Make sure you're in a sturdy structure as we have this very concerning storm. Again, as I mentioned, coming towards OKC. This is in the metro area. So Norman, Oklahoma, Moore, Oklahoma. Heads up, some very large hail coming your way soon. Well, actually, very strong winds coming your guys' way very soon. But Tuttle right now getting impacted with some hail upwards to quarter size this evening as it's pushed up towards the northeast. There's also Mustang right there. It's just the southwest of Mustang. We'll keep an eye on this as him. This is pushing off towards the northeast. Let's see here. We're also tracking another severe warning further to the southeast of there. Hello, Mia. Welcome over to the broadcast. But yeah, Maysville right now in Oklahoma getting impacted with some hail up to quarter size. And again, wind speeds 50 miles per hour this evening. Then another severe warning. So yeah, we have 2 severe warnings. One for this morning for the Maysville area and another one just south of there. And this one's probably, yeah, both of these are looking like quarter size hail. Maybe a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger probably. I'm going to say ping pong. I'm gonna say quarter size hail with these warnings. All right, new updates with the Terrell and Denton warning. They said it's going to expire in a few minutes. They're going to be issuing a new severe thunderstorm warning as this cluster of cells remains capable of hail up to half-dollar size. So that's an update on severe weather in North Texas near the Metroplex in the DFW area. But our attention now, of course, is in Oklahoma City as we're tracking this considerable severe warning ongoing right now. So again, as I mentioned, if you're in Oklahoma City or know anyone that's in Oklahoma City, please prep now, be prepared. So again, if you don't know what's in Oklahoma City, if you want, share the broadcast if you want to. We're mainly going to focus on Oklahoma City unless tornado warning happens. Hopefully that doesn't happen. For the next little bit, we're going to be lazy focused on OKC here. Probably the next few moments here. Again, Oklahoma City tracking a severe warning with hail up to ping pong size with wind speeds to 50 miles per hour. Again, this is pushing off towards the northeast this evening. And as I just mentioned, they've issued that new severe warning now in North Texas for Tarrant, Denton, and Wise counties until 11:15 for half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So they just issued that in North Texas. So again, parts of the Metroplex and the DFW area have now been reissued in a new severe thunderstorm warning. And it's just a good old regular severe warning, again, with hail towards ping pongs. All right, so as I mentioned, just so it wouldn't surprise me very soon that they were to trim the severe warning. Oh, they just did it. I was gonna say, I'm surprised they trimmed severe warning, took out Chickasaw, but they just did it. So there we go. So yeah, there we go. Just east of Tuttle, very, very concerning area where we have some heavy, heavy rain likely occurring right now. Also, some of that hail embedded in the zone. Again, just to the east of Tuttle. Let's zoom in even more here with this. Oklahoma City's right here, but as we zoom in more, just west of Newcastle, we have a very interesting storm. Let's take a look at our hail track here and see what this is looking like. Our hail track is indicating up to quarter size. This is saying, oh, wow, they've actually upgraded the hail threat now. The hail threat has increased quite significantly now. They're saying maybe up to baseball size, if I'm correct here. Let me open up my radar in the behind the scenes here. So we're almost at the destructive tag for parts of Oklahoma County. Emergency management has reported. We also have a live storm chaser too, by the way, Bryce. That's near this as well. So we'll get our storm chaser here in a moment. But they're saying, oh wow, we're saying tennis ball size hail. Goodness gracious. So our hail tracker is probably not wanting to work right now. It's not showing the best on here right now. But we've got reports from emergency management. Probably just northeast of Tuttle. It's probably where we're seeing some tennis ball size hail. So again, this is going to make a direct impact towards potentially near the Mustang area, and maybe probably even coming up towards OKC here in the next little bit. But parts of the suburbs of Oklahoma City will likely see some hail, unfortunately, this evening. So again, if you're in the Oklahoma City metro area or surrounding or nearby, like Valley Brook, which you're not really in the severe warning, but just to the west of y'all, or if you know anyone that's in the west of Valley Brook or surrounding, again, Oklahoma City, make sure they're prepared. And of course, if you guys are in the severe warning, we recommend you to move indoors. Do not be outside. Again, large hail with the tennis ball, that's pretty painful. I've been outside and ping pong size hail before, barefoot a few years ago. It was painful. So tennis ball size hail is even larger. So again, definitely do not want to be outside if you guys are in the severe thunderstorm warning. Again, out in central Oklahoma. Northeast of Tuttle, approaching Oklahoma City here very, very soon. Once again, if you guys have questions, comments, or anything like that, want us to view a different location, we'll do so. But as of now, we're keeping eyes on the severe warning as we've gotten some reports up to tennis ball size hail near Tuttle coming up towards Oklahoma City here in the next couple of minutes here. Let's go take a look at velocity here and see what the wind speeds are looking like with this here. So yeah, some dark red, some dark green, probably anywhere from 15 to 25, maybe upward to 30 mile per hour wind gusts happening this evening. All right, severe warning, Canadian, Cleveland, Grady, McLean, and Oklahoma counties until 10:30 this evening here. So it looks like they've extended the severe warning from what I am believing here. I don't know if they did that or not. I think they might have just added more to the text there. But again, severe warning in effect right now, including Oklahoma City. It's going to return back to our well, let's go ahead and take a look at this. We got live storm chaser Nick Simone. Actually, I don't think I pronounced his last name right, but Nick Smigo live right now in Oklahoma City, or is approaching Oklahoma City right now. Let's go ahead. So we have it full on him. Just give me 1 second. Let's try to rest my throat here real quick. Excuse me. Oh, all right. Try to see if we can catch any lightning on his live shot. I guess we won't be able to catch the lightning on this live shot this time, but maybe later. We'll see. Multiple severe warnings have just gotten issued. Comanche, Hamilton, and Mills counties in Texas under severe warning. Cass and Johnson counties in Missouri under severe warning. Garvin, Oklahoma under severe warning. Blaine, Garfield, and major counties in Oklahoma under severe warning as well. Here's a live look right now in Oklahoma City. See some lightning in the distance. Yeah, more lightning. Wow. But that's the Capitol building, I believe, for the state of Oklahoma. So again, a lot of lightning in the distance. I can't tell. The roads don't look wet, don't they? It looks normal. It hasn't rained yet, so it's not wet there yet. But the storm will do some impacts to the Oklahoma City area here very soon. And man, I'm going to be honest. I kind of wish I was in that storm. The lightning is just really cool to look at. But yeah, don't know me. I love the stormy type of weather. But a lot of lightning ongoing right now in downtown Oklahoma City. Wouldn't surprise me if we had tons of more lightning occurring just surrounding Oklahoma City, and I just can't imagine being in the severe warning with tennis ball size hail and a lot of wind probably occurring with this, and yeah, strong winds, large hail, thunder, lightning, heavy rain, all that stuff happening right now. Just insane and is wild right now. As this approaches Oklahoma County, Oklahoma City. Okay, it might be a good idea if he is going away. All right. I've gotten some reports in the Lake Cities, Hickory Creek area that in Texas that tornado sirens are going off right now. I would assume it's for hail, probably. Yeah, they've upgraded the hail threat near Ping Pong. So keep eyes on this. Um, I think there was a new system. I believe some like communities in North Texas, like near the Dallas Fort Worth area, since it hails quite often over there now. Like little tiny cities and communities. If they think something's very concerning, I believe they made this a new thing that if they think it's concerning or there's a certain criteria on what the severe warning is about, they'll throw out tornado sirens. But that's why we have several reports of tornado sirens up in the North Texas area where there's just good old severe warnings happening, nothing tornado warning. Again, no tornadoes are happening right now. It's just good old severe warnings happening this evening. So again, we're monitoring all of this right now, for you guys this evening. All right. Let's go ahead, return back over. Oh wait, 1 second. Let's see. New severe warning for Earth and Hood counties in north central Texas. Wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Yeah, there you go. Very good looking storm with this. This is starting to get closer to the west of Hillsboro right now. Again, west of Hamilton, we got a severe warning for you guys right now. Walnut Springs under a severe warning. Blue Rose under a severe warning right now. If we go ahead and take a look at our hail track here, you can see that, yes, there's some large hail. Yeah, this thing up to 2-inch in diameter. Wouldn't surprise me if this were to get upgraded to 2-inch in diameter as well. But multiple pockets, multiple areas, some hail. Maybe some hail developing near Dublin. Goodness, Dublin's got impacted some very large hail. Maybe some hail happening right now, just to the south of y'all. Let's go and take a look at our velocity here. See these winds, and yeah, there's some strong winds happening with the storm. Again, wind speeds upwards to 60 miles per hour. All right, Bryce, can you take over here real quick for like next 2 to 3 minutes here?
Sounds good. All right, guys. Dave will be right back in just 1 second. Let's go ahead and shift our focus back over to OKC real quick because we are seeing some frequent lightning on. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's shift our focus back on over to OKC real quick here because I know a lot of people are probably going to be worried about that area. We do have the OKC downtown area under that considerable severe thunderstorm warning, at least for the next 5 minutes here, but I wouldn't be surprised if a new warning does get thrown out. There is still hail. Let's go ahead and switch back on over here to our radar here and get you guys the latest on that. So if we switch on over here to our hail tracker, we're still seeing a pocket there of up to maybe quarter-size hail. I definitely see that possible over the Mustang area right now, and that's going to be moving more closer to the Bethany area, Woodlawn Park, War Acres, all in the next 10 minutes or so, and then zooming this out here, stretching this little hail pocket out a little bit more, Nichols Hills, 10:43 p.m., as well as the Village, and then Edmond within the next half hour. That's coming up near the top of the hour. Flipping back on over here to our reflectivity here. This really isn't much of a wind threat. Not too worried about the wind with the storm. The severe thunderstorm warning even mentions less than 50 miles per hour, but they did throw out that golf ball sized hail is the latest on this now, I believe. I'm not too sure why it still says 2.5 inch on our graphic. I'll have to take a look at that. I'm reading the text of the warning right now, and it does say up to golf ball size hail. So again, we're still talking about hail well above a quarter size. Moving into the OKC metro area. In the next 10, 20, 30 minutes, and of course, as things begin to happen on that OKC live camera, we will make sure to bring that to you. As we typically do, we like to see these storms kind of roll in. Still seeing some lightning on that camera. Let's talk quickly about this Purcell storm here, just to down the road on I-35 here. This is warned also until 10:45. And this is for hail up to quarter size. Let's take a look at the hail track on this. And yeah, we're seeing I-35 right now being impacted by 1-inch size hail. And then there's this pocket down here near Maysville. Maysville, looks like you guys might be getting hit in the next few minutes with hail, maybe possibly up to 2 inches, which is kind of concerning there. We might see an upgrade on this severe thunderstorm warning. Again, that's the Maysville area. Seeing larger hail, maybe not up to 2 inch, but wouldn't be surprised if that's larger than quarter-sized hail associated with that storm. And then now we're starting to see kind of a line of storms develop all the way here just to the west of I-35. Let's update you guys real quick on our DFW storms as well, because I know that there are a lot of viewers who are going to be from the DFW area. Look, I know lots of people from that area. You guys tend to get a little freaked out with severe weather, and that's very, 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 very warranted. DFW area just seems to be prone to all kinds of hailstorms and things like that. We do have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. One for the Denton area, so let's check on that first. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail. If we take a look at the hail track, not really seeing much in terms of hail with this storm. It does look like they've trimmed it and downgraded the hail just now. National Weather Service there in Fort Worth. Take a look here at velocity. You could be seeing some pockets of really strong winds, so you might want to make sure all of your loose outdoor items or any sort of outdoor furniture, anything like that you might have, is brought inside, and still can't rule out the possibility of some hail as well in some areas. I know this is a fairly residential area, lots of little communities there, so of course it is late, but want to make sure we're staying inside and away from windows as well with these hailers. And then let's take a look here at this this hail cell just off to the east of Decatur right now. This is going to be moving towards US 77 and Interstate 35 in the next few minutes here. Maybe what do we say? Next 20 minutes or so, this hail cell is going to be coming your way, and I saw a much bigger hail core on this. Wow, even that's gotten downgraded on the hail track. But hail, definitely up to quarter-sized. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a little less than that. Just off to the east of Decatur along US 380. All right, that's your update on the DFW storms. Let's take a look here further south. We're going to keep going here along this kind of line of storms that we're going to be watching all night long here. And now we're talking about storms now moving out of the Stephenville area. I know you guys got hit pretty hard earlier. We still have a considerable tag on this. It's going to be moving into Glen Rose and Walnut Springs in the next few minutes here. Let's take a look at the hail estimates on that. And our radar pretty confident saying hail up to quarter size with that. Little pocket near Glen Rose, another little pocket near Hiko, And then this additional third severe thunderstorm warning down to the south. That includes the Hamilton, Texas area, Texas State Highway 36. All of these going to be expiring within the next 40 to 15 minutes. But I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of these get renewed just based on the strength of these cells below. And that really seems to be kind of the end of this line? Yeah, pretty much. A little bit of rainy mess development near Brownwood, but that's kind of the southern end of this line of storms. And yeah, a new cell developing near Mason County. David's pointing that out in the background as well. Let's zoom this out, give you guys a quick big picture, and then David, I think, are you ready to hop back in? All right, so here's that big picture look once again for you guys. You guys can see we've got those severe thunderstorm warnings to the north of Dallas and then to the southwest as well. And then we've got severe thunderstorm warnings around Oklahoma City as well, and some near the Enid area and also west of Oklahoma City as well. All right, David, all you.
All right, thank you very much, Bryce. As I took my miniature break there, as we can see, a whole lot of warnings in effect right now across portions of Oklahoma and Texas. You can see in large that majority of the weather, more of the severe warnings are happening in the state of Oklahoma. But yes, there is some severe warnings here in the Lone Star State. Tornado watch, as we take a look at our watch map here, we have a tornado watch across the majority of the state of Oklahoma going into 1 in the morning for Barnesville, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Lawton, Ardmore, Ada, McAllister, Muskogee, all under a tornado watch, as I mentioned, until 1 in the morning for wind gusts, potentially up to 80 miles per hour. Some large hail and damaging winds are also all possible associated with this. Let's go ahead and take a look at our other watch. We have a severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect across portions of the Red River, going all the way down to Harker Heights, Colleen, San Angelo, Brownwood, Waco, Stephenville, Christmasconic, Dallas, Fort Worth, DFW, Weatherford, Sherman, large area under severe watch as well. This goes until 2 in the morning. And yes, an isolated brief tornado could try to happen, which we have seen try to happen with some weak rotation earlier in Comanche County. All right, so you can see on our camera from Earth Cam in Oklahoma City, it's raining right now. Rain has finally arrived. Let's go ahead and take a look at our radar. And we're going to zoom into Oklahoma City and see exactly what things are looking like. But yes, lightning in the distance, rain is falling. Getting some beneficial rain right now, falling right now in downtown Oklahoma City. All right, so as we switch gears here, you can see that we have a severe warning in Oklahoma City, just to the west of OKC. That's where we have the worst of the storm right now. I guess very, very heavy rain right now happening with this. Our hail tracker indicating hail upwards to quarter size happening this evening. Again, pushing up towards northeast. So if you know anyone that's in Bethany, give them a heads up. Some large hail coming your guys' direction here soon. And if this could continue to be strong, this could make a way towards the village area here very, very soon. And let's take a look at velocity here to see if we can indicate some of these strong winds out there. Yeah, we can have some winds out there approaching 50 to 60 miles per hour. All right, so again, that's an update on that severe warning west of OKC. Another severe warning just south of Norman, Oklahoma. For the first time ever, it looks like more Oklahoma this time escaped seeing severe weather. All right, severe warning up to quarter size hail. This one's up to ping pong size. So up to quarters for Tribby area, and then severe warning that's up to ping pong. So the Pauls Valley area headed towards Stratford. Again, we're monitoring this here very, very closely this evening. Let's take a look at our velocity here as it's on the label. You can see on velocity we have strong winds. Oh yeah, very strong winds. You see that bright green? That's winds anywhere from 50 to 60 miles per hour. And again, that's what the National Weather Service is hinting. Again, wind speeds potentially up to 60. All right, update on Texas weather here real quick. They have continued the severe thunderstorm warning for Mills, Hamilton, and Comanche counties until 10:45 for hail greater than quarters and wind speed upwards to 60 miles per hour. But aside with that, back to Oklahoma City. I mean, just look at the camera shot. We have a lot of rain happening, ongoing right now. The camera's also shaking out a little bit Also indicating some of those strong gusty winds out there. But yeah, the worst of the storm is northwest or west of the city of Oklahoma City. So Oklahoma City, you're getting some good rain right now, strong winds. As of right now, not anticipating any hail to impact downtown. But again, just northwest of y'all, parts of the metro is getting impacted. Some moderate to heavy rain, and yes, lightning and thunder, and a better hail threat off towards the northwest of downtown. So as we go ahead and return back over to Oklahoma City, I see this very strong line of storms. Again, west of Oklahoma City, that's where the worst of the storm is currently occurring. So if you know anyone that's in the Bethany area, tell them to prepare right now. Or if you are in the Bethany area, please prepare right now. As we go and zoom this even more into the storm west of Oklahoma City, again, right in this corridor, very large hail happening this evening right now as of 10:36. We go and take a look at our hail tracker here. Our hail's indicating hail. Again, upwards of quarters, where that red and dark red is at, that's quarter size hail, in about $half size hail. Now, orange, damn, we saw some purple lightning just 1 second ago. The storm was getting a little bit closer. Don't we have I think we have a lightning tracker with this. Is that right? Nope, not working today. Oh, we do. Okay, we do. All right. Yeah, we have a lightning tracker with this. So I'm kind of curious here on what things are looking like here on our lightning tracker. So as we get that booted up here in just a second here, we're going to see how much lightning's ongoing, see how electrifying the storm is. So it's indicating multiple pockets, multiple areas of lightning traveling area-wide across portions of Oklahoma County in Oklahoma City. So again, a lot of lightning, of course, happening right now. Bethany getting impacted with tons of lightning. Returning back to your radar here, looks like we're positioning the camera, but you can see just west of Oklahoma City, that's where the worst of the storm is happening right now. Let's take a look at our velocity here and see those strong winds. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if we had some strong winds upwards of 60 miles per hour with this very strong storm. But again, ongoing right now, severe thunderstorm warning is in effect. And the severe warning goes until 10:30, or no, 7, excuse me, it goes until 11:15 this evening. When I took my miniature break, it was especially at 10:35. They extended it and into 11:15 now. So my apologies. But again, this is a pretty large severe warning too. So again, we'll continue to track and monitor this closely. All right, let's return up to North Texas because we got two major populated areas right now with severe weather. We'll focus more on Oklahoma here in a moment. But we're also focusing on Texas. We got a newest update here on the severe warning for parts of Denton, Decatur, Gainesville, now under severe warnings. I mean, good-looking storms right now. East of Denton, pretty good severe storm with quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. A trophy club also included, double oak included in a severe warning. Zooming it out a little bit more now. Also, we have this other severe warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds, hail upwards to ping pongs for Valley View, or excuse me, not ping pongs, up to $half size hail. So we're going to continue to monitor this very closely. Let's take a look at our hail tracker here and see what this is predicting here. Let's see. New update says we'll have a downstream severe warning for the cells in Hamilton County with the extensive warning about to expire. Marginally severe hail is still possible with this cluster. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. But again, severe warning is both of these ongoing. Our radar's not really seeing quarter-sized hail, but I don't really have an explanation for this. But trust me, we have quarter-sized hail likely occurring with these severe warnings. Probably been reported from some people as well. But again, 60-mile-per-hour winds associated with this. All right, there we go. New severe warning just popped up in Mills, Hamilton counties, and Central Texas. So again, we have multiple warnings with this cluster of storms. Northwest of Gatesville right now. Again, hail ongoing, and they've again extended the warning further out to the east now. With this, and this is a very large severe warning. This goes all the way up northwest of Gatesville, all the way up towards Hicko and further north. But again, right in this corridor is where we get the largest of the hail. If you never know that's in the Crownsville Gap area, around 11:16, the storm will make a direct impact to them soon. Also, Hamilton, can't forget y'all. You're all about to get impacted with this severe thunderstorm warning as this pushes off towards the east-northeast. Go to child abduction alerts in San Angelo. Okay, you got that navigation too. So sorry about that. We had some breaking news just now. Child abduction alert occurred from San Antonio. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so hopefully they can find her. All right, so Let's take a look at our hail tracker here. Yeah, our hail tracker. You can see that we have hail up to quarter size with multiple of these warnings right now. Oh, my camera just dropped. Let's go ahead and take a look at our velocity here and see what this is looking like. Velocity here, you can see that there's some strong wind speeds out there. Strong wind speeds also around the Hicko area right now. This is the camera I dropped. Okay, it looks okay. All right, so I'm gonna reposition this over here. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so again, severe warnings in effect right now across portions of Central Texas. Let's go further south now. Let's go ahead and turn our radar on towards San Angelo here and zoom it out. It's looking like off towards the southwest here. So if anyone's familiar with Storm Austin, San Antonio, it's affiliate station with Storm National here that you're watching. Of course, Mason County in the viewing area for Storm. We're keeping eyes on a storm just to the west of Mason County. We'll keep our eyes on this. As of right now, we're not expecting to do any severe weather coverage for tonight. But again, new storm has developed. We'll keep eyes on this as this will likely clip northwestern portions of Mason County here throughout the next couple of minutes. So probably the next 20 to 35 minutes, we'll monitor this. So again, that's what's on going down there towards Mason County, or soon to be in Mason County. All right, multiple severe warnings as we return statewide and nationally wise now. Again, look at this, a very strong squall line of storms likely occurring right now. Weatherford getting impacted, some very large hail, damaging winds as well. So Latona, Oakwood, Thomas, towards equally some very strong winds and large hail occurring right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our velocity here. And with this tornado watch, we could have QLTS type tornadoes try to occur. So zoom into this particular area right over here. Very strong winds ongoing near the west of Hydro right now. Just near west of Equally, some strong winds as well. Beginning to notice little tiny areas of circulation trying to get going. But as of right now, nothing too broad in the terms of like a tornado trying to happen. But there is circulation, little tiny areas of circulation, meaning yes, we're in a very good environment for tornadoes to happen, but still, we'll continue to keep our eyes on this. So far today, we only had one tornado possible with a severe warning, and that was out in Texas. And I mentioned earlier, we may have a tornado that may try to happen in parts of Texas, and we almost had one, but thankfully it did not occur. But if you're in Oklahoma, tornadoes are looking a lot more better over here. Man, this severe warning is humongous. Weatherford to Kingfisher. Over portions of Kansas here, storms as well happening. Soon when we get into southeastern Kansas here, probably about an hour from now, more into southeastern Kansas. We're tracking a severe warning in western portions of Missouri here, right on top of the radar site here. So we're gonna get the HD 4K view here of everything. So just west of East Line here. Wow, good looking storm. Look at the hail pour with this and heavy rain. Heavy rain, very heavy rain. Hail up to ping pong size with 60-mile-per-hour winds. Let's take a look at our hail tracker to see what this is indicating. Our hail tracker is showing hail, well, potentially up to quarters as well, just east of Harrodsville. So again, we'll keep eyes on this very, very closely. Let's take a look at our velocity scan here and see what this is looking like on velocity. And you can see strong winds, very strong winds. How bright green is that? That's wind speeds gusting upwards to 50 to 60 miles per hour. All right, so that's what's happening right now. Let's go ahead and zoom this out, and let's see any more severe warnings further north into like Iowa or anything. Nothing happening right now. Of course, we've had some severe weather over there tonight, so we're okay. Let's go to Louisiana here. I know this is out of severe weather, but flash flooding is technically severe weather. Pretty much is severe weather because it's pretty impactful. Flash flood warnings have gone away, but earlier today we had flash flood warnings and emergencies. Thankfully, those are gone now, but still tons of water, likely on the grounds, unfortunately, in multiple areas in Louisiana. Saw way too much rain in a short period of time. But again, we'll continue to keep eyes on things over there in Louisiana. And unfortunately, we are tracking more rain here coming in the future. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the weather in you know what? Let's go ahead and do a Oklahoma, Texas state view radar here. We had just had multiple severe warnings in effect. 17 severe thunderstorm warnings right now for northern Oklahoma, central western Oklahoma, central Oklahoma, southern parts of Oklahoma, northern Texas, north central Texas, north central Texas. So yeah, multiple areas of north central Texas under severe warning, and even just central Texas in general under severe warning. So guys, there's so many warnings right now. I'm kind of out of it because there's so many warnings back to back to back. But again, you can see warning after warning after warning after warning after warning after warning after warning. Say that a few more times. Just after warning, we have several severe warnings in effect right now. I mean, it's just the list just goes forever. We just have so many warnings that have occurred in the past hour and a half, 2 hours now. So again, just so many warnings are happening, and unfortunately, the warnings are just going to continue to rack up here throughout the night tonight. We also have this cool handy graphic, isn't it? Like the storm reports, is that right? We got a storm report here. Storm reports. Oh, we already have it. So look at 227 snow reports. Okay. Trust me, no snow's happening right now. That's happening more like towards the Midwest, or not the Midwest. Actually, that could be happening towards the Midwest. Right, Midwest, parts of Northeast, and probably Midwest, Northeast. We have some wintry weather, ice events happening. That's why you see some freezing rain and snow reports. But this is not related with the severe weather outbreak occurring right now. A lot of reports of flooding, mainly down towards Oklahoma, or no, sorry, down towards Louisiana. Not surprising, some of that was in Texas too, and maybe even Arkansas and parts of Mississippi. Flash floods. There you go, 9, and then non-thunderstorm wind gusts or 6. There's not a hail threat on it. There's no hail reports or tornado reports yet. Maybe that will be added later on. But overall, 400 plus reports. All right, let's zoom into the DFW area. As we're tracking multiple storms for you guys right now in the vicinity of the Metroplex right now. And you can see severe warnings just to the north of y'all right now in Dallas-Fort Worth. Again, good-looking storm up to quarter-size hail. With both of these storms, pretty much, with wind speeds both equally at 16 miles per hour. As we go and take a look at our, 1 second here. New update from the National Weather Service. They're saying this is for Dallas-Fort Worth. They have just canceled the severe warning for Tarrant and Denton counties. Okay, so new update. Yeah, no hail with this. New update says the background environment is still very favorable, but the convection mode trends are not. An abundance of cell mergers and updraft interference has been wreaking havoc on these cells, strengthened during the past 30 minutes or so. No storm in particular is much more impressive than another, with pretty much all cells capable of marginally severe hail at this point in time. Any discrete storms will still pose a large hail threat, but now that we mostly have clusters and segments, the potentially has been a little bit more reduced now. So they're mainly saying it's more of a hail threat, or it's more of a wind damaging wind. That's what they're saying now. But also they're saying some hail threats as well. But they're saying that's what's going on in mind there, which we're discussing. They said that they've been trimming and canceling and lowering hail sizes in existence warnings right now. And they just canceled another severe warning in North Texas for Cook, Denton, and Wise counties. So yeah, this warning over here has now been canceled as well. So yeah, the thing. So since these storms are coming more in clusters now, it's more of a damaging wind threat. It's no longer really a hail threat. So that's good news. At least we're seeing some downtrends in Texas, but still we'll continue to track this. But we still got some pretty concerning storms further down to the south down, all the way into Hamilton or Stephenville, which was the Brownwood area, or east of Brownwood again. Good looking storms. I mean, these storms are clusters, but they're still packing a punch with likely large hail and another associated some strong winds still occurring with this. So probably in the next 15 to 20 minutes, they'll probably make these either become special weather statements or they'll continue to be severe warnings with strong winds. But one thing I want to mention is it's getting closer and closer to the I-35 corridor this evening, so something we'll monitor. New severe thunderstorm warning in Crawley, Kansas. That's in South Kansas. We'll take a look at that in just 1 second. Let's go ahead and take a look at the radar now, and let's see. Let's get an update on those storms near the affiliate station in the Austin area. Again, isolated storms starting to develop near Mason County. Also keep an eye on a storm northeast of San Angelo near the Buccaneer area. Again, you can see as our radar loads it up here. Again, good looking storm starting to develop out near western Mason County. This will trim our northwestern section of the county here in a little bit. So probably another 3 to 6 minutes. We're going to storm officially in the Storm Austin San Antonio viewing area. All right, so overall, I'm not expecting a widespread severe weather outbreak tonight for us as of right now. All right, so there's that warning for you in Kansas. They just issued this new warning for Crowley County for the Dexter area. You can see why. Look at that hailstorm. Goodness gracious. Actually, in front of a storm chaser that lives in Crowley. I'll have to see what he's doing, or hopefully he's watching. But still, severe warning with hail up to quarters and wind speeds up to 50 mile per hour winds. Again, look at that. You can see right in that dark red, pink shaded color. That's where we're likely seeing some of that quarter-size hail right now. Again, wind speeds approaching 50 miles per hour this evening. All right, and velocity. Let's check that. Our velocity here is not showing much. Just some of the strong winds, again, approaching 50 miles per hour. As of right now, we've had so far 0 tornado warnings, which is very interesting. No tornado warnings, thankfully, but still, severe warnings over 12. Currently actively speaking. All right, let's get back to the. Let's go back to that squall line of storms real quick. Back towards Weatherford. Very interesting line of storms. These may attempt to have some QLTS type tornadoes embedded with these. So let's take a look at our velocity track here and see what this is looking like. So yeah, some convection here, a little convection there. It's just very scattered and spotty in nature. So nothing rotating from what I'm really seeing right now, but still a lot of convection. So again, we'll keep eyes on it, guys, throughout the next little bit. But again, very strong squall line of storms that has just impacted Weatherford. Wautona sees some very strong impacts right now. So Colony around 1041, 1042. That can't be right. For Weatherford, it's already happening now. Already did happen in 1114 for Greenfield, the Geary area around 1128. But heads up, El Reno, you're under a severe warning already for storms that are well towards your west. Yeah, with wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour and hail towards half-inch size. So again, beginning to monitor this very, very closely. All right, and yeah, this goes all the way further south as well, just northeast of Harvard to the west of Chickasaw. And the storm develop further south. We'll see what happens, but this could make a run towards Oklahoma City here in a little bit, posing a large hail and damaging wind threats. As we take a look, we have another squall line of storms, a little cluster of storms, also trying and beginning to develop right now. Multiple areas under severe warning. So again, majority of storms are supercells. They developed, and then, as expected, they would develop into lines, little clusters of storms. Looks like that's exactly what's happening right now. So multiple areas of strong winds and hail and heavy rain. Let's take a look at our velocity track here and see if we have any potential QLCS type events trying to occur. As of right now, not seeing a whole lot. There is some embedded convection ongoing in these storms. So again, we'll continue to track this here throughout the next little bit. But again, strong winds happening ongoing in southeastern Oklahoma and northwestern Oklahoma. So overall, not a whole lot really happening in tornadic terms, but in severe weather terms, only 12. Again, most of these storms are clusters, and that's why you're seeing more of a wind threat, I guess you could say, more than hail. But still, we'll continue to monitor things for you guys the next little bit. As mentioned, this was a few supercells. They have decided to come into the cluster, and now this is a strong complex of storms approaching I-35 here in the next 30 to 45 minutes. You can see a lot of rain with this, heavy rain likely occurring. Let's take a look at our velocity here. Could a QLCS map tornado try to occur? Maybe, but as of now, not a whole lot happening at this time being here. And our hail tracker here, let's take a deep dive in this. Our hail tracker is also indicating some hail upwards to quarters this evening. All right, and let's do a, no, we'll wait for that in a few minutes. So again, that's what's happening, guys, kind of, regional perspective right now. So, I guess right now, since it's just mainly, again, guys, the majority of this is just severe warnings, and most of these storms are just clusters. They come into clusters. That has now reduced the hail threat slightly. That's increased the wind threat quite a bit. It's also reduced the tornado threat quite a bit as well. But with today's weather environment, how things are shaping up and how things are looking like right now, we very well could have some few QLCS type tornadoes try to occur. Perhaps a few supercells may try to develop as well ahead of these storms. So keep eyes on this. Let's go ahead and take a look at our tornado risk for today, because I'm kind of curious where that's exactly set up at. As we have these storms develop. So again, the slight risk of severe weather. So yeah, we have several more hours. So yeah, they're expecting tornadoes to happen right in the Oklahoma City metro up towards Tulsa. If we go back to our radar here, you can see on radar, we have storms just in the northwest and the south part. So tornado risk still exists for a little bit more, a few more hours down to the south. But again, storms are just developing. Again, these storms are in clusters. And the furthermore east they push, the better potential for these to become QLCS type. So kind of just broke this down for you what things are looking like. You may be thinking, I don't see much of a tornado threat. I think we might be okay to go to sleep. They're no longer isolated storms. They're now just clusters. It's going to be maybe more of a damaging wind threat, maybe hail, maybe heavy rain. That's about it. No, QLCS type tornadoes. I keep saying QLCS. What is QLCS? That is a little tiny tornado that tries to develop. It's not always tiny, but most of the time it is a pretty small tornado. Like a little tornado that tries to develop in a linear line of storms, a complex of storms, or even I mentioned in a line of storms. But we have multiple complex of storms in this region. So as this complex of storms pushes more off towards the east, as it's just right in this area, or literally right in this area, as this pushes more to the east, we'll have the better potential, growing potential for a few of these storms to potentially try to rotate and try to produce a spin up tornado possibly. But again, especially in the skinnier line of storms, that's where we'll have the better potential for some weak to broad rotation that may happen. At times, it could be strong. So again, that's why we have a tornado watch in effect across portions of central Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and zoom back into these strong to severe thunderstorms right now, just west of Oklahoma City. Again, these storms will make a run to the OKC metro area here very soon. Again, they're just barely off towards the west of Oklahoma City. So that camera we have in Oklahoma City, we're going to be using it again here as we approach the 11 o'clock hour. So just west of El Reno, good looking storm, good looking squall line right now. We're good complex. Let's take a look at our velocity track here. And yeah, got some convection beginning to pop up. Again, once you see some red and greens really start to get close together, that's when we begin to notice the signs that maybe something trying to spin. But as of now, it's mainly strong wind threats and some hail occurring. We'll continue to monitor this. We'll continue to keep you up to date on everything with this here. We're going to take a miniature break here. We'll be back at the top of the hour at 11 o'clock with more severe weather coverage. Literally, it's going to be me taking 1 minute of a break, a voice break. And yeah, so I'll see you guys here in about 1 minute with more updates on severe weather. We'll also break down tonight's severe threat, what that looks like, what tomorrow's threat, and going into Monday. We'll be back here shortly. Keep it here on the Storm TV Network channel. We're back in about 60 seconds or so with more severe thunderstorms across the Midwest and South Central United States. Oh, I heard that sound. And welcome back over to our live severe weather coverage here on the Storm TV Network channel. We're tracking 3 days in a row of severe weather, starting off with tonight's active watches. We have a tornado watch in parts of Oklahoma and a severe watch in Texas. Large hail, damage winds, and a couple isolated tornadoes are possible throughout the region tonight. And tomorrow evening into tomorrow night, we're tracking a level 3 out of 5. Enhanced versus severe weather from Chicago near Texarkana down towards Mississippi to Alabama. Large hail, damage winds, and tornadoes are also possible. And in severe storms on Monday from New Orleans to New York to the New England Valley, keep an eye on another threat: large hail, damage winds, and yes, a few isolated tornadoes do be or could be possible as well. So again, that's a breakdown on that. Now let's go more in depth here on what things look like. So for tonight, level 2 out of 5 enhanced, level 2 out of 5 slight risk of severe weather just south of Kansas City, Springfield, Joplin, Back Springs, Tulsa, OKC, down to Dallas, near Waco. Large hail, damaging winds from Texas to Missouri and Kansas, but a better tornado threat will happen from far extreme southeastern Kansas, extreme southwestern Missouri, down to central parts of Oklahoma, as well as northeastern Oklahoma tonight. That's a greater risk and a better chance to see a couple tornadoes tonight that could be QLCS type that are tiny embedded instead of tornadoes going in tonight's weather. And then, as I mentioned, tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, we have this very large level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather, over 40 million plus people in this enhanced risk of severe weather from Texarkana to Shreveport to Jackson, Mississippi to Memphis, Tennessee to Little Rock to St. Louis to Nashville to Louisville, Indianapolis to Chicago, Detroit, Erie, even parts of Atlanta, a ginormous area under severe threat. Also, Boston is included in this, even Jacksonville too. Again, large hail, damaging winds, perhaps a few tornadoes. Even some could be on the intensity on the strong side too. Not just here in the United States, severe weather, even parts of Canada, you can see some intense severe weather as well for tomorrow evening going into tomorrow night. And then, as we go into your Monday, it's not over. We have another severe weather threat from New Orleans to Jacksonville to Montgomery to Chattanooga, Charlotte, Wilmington, Charleston, Virginia Beach, Washington, D.C., New York City, Long Island, even up towards Connecticut. Keep an eye on the severe weather threats, large hail, damaging winds, perhaps a few isolated tornadoes do look possible in this region. So you guys definitely want to keep eyes on this as we get into your Monday. And Monday is the last day of March too, by the way. But not just that, we have another severe weather threat Tuesday on the first day of April and on Wednesday, which is already an enhanced risk of severe weather. It's already busy right now. It's going to be busy next couple of days. Back-to-back severe weather outbreaks and back-to-back severe weather outbreaks are currently right now happening across the Midwest and here in the South Central United States. Good evening, everybody. I'm Chief Forecaster David. Welcome back to the Storm TV Network. We have multiple warnings to speak of right now, up to 9 warnings. So far, we've had 0 tornado warnings, thankfully, but we've had several warnings throughout this evening tonight. And we're only expecting a lot more. Also, you maybe think our tornado threat is starting to wind down. It's about to start to really intensify. It's really going to start to increase here. I bet you as we get more into the 11 o'clock hour here, we'll start to see some more tornado warnings probably get issued and more things starting to spin and rotate here very soon. But to continue things off, here's a live look right now in Shawnee, Oklahoma, where Nick is live right now from House Cams. He's streaming from there. And again, very, very rainy, heavy rain. He's being pounded with tons of heavy rain right now. Also, look at the lightning. Tons of lightning ongoing with this. So if you're in Shawnee, Oklahoma, or in Oklahoma City or surroundings in parts of Oklahoma, or even really from central or eastern parts of Oklahoma, tonight is not the night to do some whatever kind of driving. I would recommend staying indoors. If you know anyone that's traveling, I also don't recommend traveling either. So here's a look at Shawnee, Oklahoma right now. As we saw that live picture from Nick, again, you can see some very heavy rain ongoing in this area. Strong winds up to 60 miles per hour. And yes, hail upwards to quarters potentially with this. As we go and take a look at our hail tracker here, you can see that, the better hail threats just towards our south. So Shawnee not really seeing much hail. If any hail is happening, up to pea size, but greater hail threat down towards our south. And if we go take a look at our velocity here, we can get an idea on where the stronger wind speeds are occurring at. And see that bright red indicates the strong winds just to the northeast of Shawnee, Oklahoma. But again, that's what's happening right now over there in Shawnee. All right, one thing I want to mention and remind is if you guys have questions, comments, or anything like that, want us to view a different area in the United States, feel free to comment down on our YouTube chats. Of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because we're going to track several days of severe weather coverage from right now going to tomorrow and days in the future. Also, not just severe weather we're keeping eyes on, we're also having tropical weather. We got some cool stuff coming for tropical hurricane weather season coming up here starting in June. So, next couple months. The next several months, I should say, we'll be very busy. Continue to watch our adventure as we start to grow here as a whole with the Storm TV Network channel. But again, thank you for tuning in, everybody. All right. And one more thing I want to remind, if you guys have any pictures, videos, or anything like that, please tag us on X at Storm TV Network so we can see what's going on in your neck of the woods. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. So we got a radar right now, severe warning out towards the west of El Reno, west of OKC. Very concerning storms right now. Again, as I mentioned, our tornado threat will start to really ramp up here very soon. If you go ahead and take a look at our velocity here, we should be able to see potentially where the strong winds are occurring. And yeah, strong winds indeed. Look at that bright green. That's wind speed all the way up to 60 miles per hour. Yes, there is embedded quarter-size hail associated with the severe warning. So again, we'll continue to monitor this very, very closely for you folks this evening. Again, west of El Reno. So again, let's go ahead and break down our watches here by state here. So tonight we have a tornado watch for about 2 more hours for Oklahoma. Again, tornado watch in that pink, or excuse me, in that pink reddish color here from Barnersville, Tulsa, Ponca City, Stillwater, Oklahoma City, Kingfisher, east of Elk City, Lawton, even all the way down towards Atoka under that tornado watch again until 1 in the morning. Then a severe thunderstorm watch all the way down to north to central North Texas, as well as parts of West Texas and the Big Country area from San Angelo, Harper Heights, Brownwood, Waco, Galene, Stephenville, all the way towards Weatherford, DFW, all the way towards the Red River, as I mentioned, towards Sherman. Again, the watch expires at 2 in the morning. As the risk of large hail and damaging winds still does continue. So let's go from south. Let's go from all the way down to Mason County in Central Texas to North Texas. So where we have a few little interesting storms developing near our affiliate station in Central Texas, over towards Mason County, northwest of Mason. A very interesting storm ongoing. It looks like maybe a tiny shower trying to develop right behind that. Could our shower storm chance start to ramp up in the Austin area or nearby? Very well possible. And just northwest of there, towards Falliner, there's also another storm that's also popped up as well. All right, near Hamilton, we got some storms as well happening right now. Northwest of Waco, some pretty good storms. Clifton, also some storms right now. Walnut Springs, some storms. We got severe thunderstorm warnings. We have a considerable attack for ping-pong-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds for the storm in the Walnut Springs area. And then we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Cransfield Gap area in Hamilton for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds with this here. Got an update from the National Weather Service as we're talking about this Walnut Spring storm. They are saying they're definitely indications of strong weird influence developing over Walnut Springs in Boswell County, which will result in pockets of severe wind gusts as it continues to move eastward towards the Morgan area. So let's go ahead and take a look at our velocity track here because they're indicating strong winds. And yeah, look at that bright green. Indicating some very strong winds. Also, the dark green can also indicate some strong winds, but when you see brighter green, that's really extreme winds approaching 60-mile-per-hour winds. So it wouldn't surprise me if this were to go up to 65-mile-per-hour winds, probably if they were to upgrade the wind gusts on this year. But again, hail up to ping pongs with this severe thunderstorm warning approaching the I-35 corridor just west of Hillsborough. I believe this is in Western Hill County too, or yeah, it's in Western Hill County. So again, continue to monitor this as it continues to push off more towards the east. Let's go further north now where we have just good old storms happening in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We've had a few severe warnings, but nothing too bad has happened except for some hail reports about 2 inches. Again, scattered showers and storms right now. Fort Worth got impacted with some storms. Maybe we can get a live camera in Dallas to see the lightning that's happening. Near Plano, also some storms to the west of y'all. Denton getting impacted with some heavy rain right now. Begin to notice some scattered isolated storms developing further out towards the west. We'll have to see if those can start to get stronger. We'll see in this near the Red River towards Sherman, also tracking on some storms as well. All right, north of Armour, north of Davis, we're tracking a line of strong to severe thunderstorms right now. All these warnings expire in 4 minutes. So, question is this: do they extend these warnings as severe, or are they special weather statements? So, probably issue new warnings here in the next probably 1 to 2 minutes. But if they don't, it will more than likely be a special weather statement here soon. If they don't, we should issue severe warning in the next minute or two. So again, that would be issued for the Smolna area down towards Ada. Heads up. Also, what I didn't mention is QLCS tornadoes may try to occur tonight. As of right now, nothing's happening as we're seeing. So again, good old strong line of storms happening this evening. In QLCI type tornadoes are little tiny tornadoes. Most of the time they're tiny. Those are tornadoes that try to develop, and they develop more in a squall line or more in a little cluster of storms or a line of storms. And again, we have that potential tonight. But we have a greater and a better potential for seeing some tornadoes in the line of storms. And this cluster of storms further back off towards the northwest over towards Oklahoma City. It looks like they're going to issue a special weather statement, and we're not going to throw out a severe thunderstorm warning for the Oklahoma City area now. So it's actually developing news right now that a severe thunderstorm warning will not be issued for the I cannot even talk. So just towards west of Oklahoma City, looks like they're not going to throw a severe warning for parts of western Oklahoma County. But El Reno is under a severe warning. I mean, look at this. This is a very under special weather statement. So very, very concerning. Strong line of storms right now. I mean, a lot of hail is still probably occurring. Yeah, hail's gone down the quarters. So it really means, as I mentioned, guys, it's going to be more of a heavy rain threat and a damaging wind threat. Our hail threat's starting to wind down as these isolated supercells, they're now a line of storms or becoming clusters. Once that happens, our hail threat starts to wind down. There still could be some hail, but it starts to go down significantly. But the wind speed starts to increase, and so does the potential for an isolated tornado. So as we're going to take a look at our radar, or excuse me, our velocity here, you can see on velocity track here, we're not seeing a whole lot of embedded rotation or anything like that trying to happen. So some great news. But as this continues to push off more towards the east, we have good environments for potential isolated tornadoes that may try to occur all along this cluster of storms. So again, we'll continue to monitor this here. Tonight's tornado risk, tornado threat is primed in the Oklahoma City area, up towards Stillwater and over towards the Tulsa area. But again, they've now just canceled the severe thunderstorm warning, actually, and now it's just a good old special weather statement. So again, we'll keep eyes on this here. And then just further north to the east here, we have a severe warning approaching near Pontica City right now. Again, keep an eye on this for the Covington area near Marshall. Again, Billings in the severe warning. This is a considerable tag for ping-pong-sized hail. Wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour. So head indoors. By the way, the warning expires in about 1 minute from now. So it's going to expire here very soon. And then just north of there, tracking a special weather statement. Again, the hail force has weakened considerably, potentially near quarter size. But as of right now, our radar is indicating again, near quarter size. But again, just north of there, we're tracking a special weather statement to the near Arkansas City. Keep an eye on that. Then another special weather statement just south of, let's see, this county is called, can't get the county name of it, but just southeast of Winfield is where we're tracking this other area of strong storm. All right, severe warning in effect just east of Winfield here in southeastern Kansas. You can see this warning expires here in about 40 seconds, but we had 50 mile per hour winds and potentially up to quarter size hail. Looks like it's starting to wind down quite a bit. Let's go ahead and zoom this out now. Let's use our Tulsa radar now. I'm kind of curious what things are looking like in this area here in northeastern Oklahoma. So over there in northeastern Oklahoma right now, a few isolated showers, perhaps a few storms developing near Bartersville. Just north of there. Over there near Washington County, so we're keeping eyes on that. Again, over towards parts of Montgomery County, I believe. Yeah, Montgomery County over here. We've got a few isolated storms also popping up, so again, monitor this closely as we make some more storms begin to bloom here soon. All right, so let's, and then just good old rain and storms happening in the Wichita area and Eureka this evening. All right, we also have another severe warning that we do want to talk about. That is near the Kansas City area. Severe warning just north of Clinton, a good-looking storm. Indeed, north of Holden, where we have that embedded heavy rain core right now. Also, some large hail likely occurring as well. Again, well up to ping-pong, or right around ping-pong-sized hail, with wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Here's our hail tracker here. Our hail tracker, it's indicating up to ping-pong-sized hail, which is here near Holden. So again, if you guys are in the Holden area, you guys should be experiencing some pretty decent sized hail right now, about right now. If we take a look at our velocity here, again, nothing super crazy popping up, except for this curvature here. You see a little curvature, definitely a straight line damaging wind threat starting and trying to occur. We go back to reflectivity here. Look how long this line of storms develops. It goes from all the way down here to Garden City, back down to northwestern portions of Missouri towards Butler in southwestern Missouri. So again, we'll keep eyes on this here throughout the next little bit. So let's go ahead and return to Texas now, where we have multiple warnings, again, as I mentioned, in effect. But actually, before we talk more about Texas, I want to go all the way up towards, you saw the pink and blue guys, right? Yeah, aside with this, we got winter weather, also an ice storm happening right now. Look at this, Minneapolis, an ice storm currently occurring right now, and tons of snow as well in South Dakota. It's just a big old mess right now across portions of Montana, or not Montana, Minnesota, parts of Wisconsin. I mean, it's just a mess right now with thunderstorms, snow, and wintry mix and ice. So again, freezing rain. So we're getting a big old mess up there right now. Wouldn't surprise me, some power outages where they're up there, but again, a whole lot of not good weather up there right now in the north. Again, it's just a good old sloppy mess, and temperatures are just all over the place. For my friends in Chicago, we zoom into Chicago, turn on the radar over there. You can, how the weather's going to work is y'all have a severe weather threat tomorrow, and then as we get into tomorrow night, or excuse me, late tomorrow night going into Monday, you'll also see some snow scattered across portions of the area on Sunday. So it's going to be like how it was last weekend, where we had severe weather, and the next day it's snowing. But you guys won't see much snow. It's going to be more of a slushy snow type event from what my friend Albert Ramon said from CBS Chicago. All right, so that's an update on that there on Chicago weather. And let's go ahead and turn back down towards Texas now. It's about 1,000 miles away or so. Maybe 900 plus to 1,000 miles. Let's go ahead and do it again. Let's go from south to north. So let's go back to Mason County here in central Texas real quick here. So I'm beginning to notice more storms developing in the northwestern section of the county here. So again, for our affiliate station in Austin, again, monitoring 2 cells right now. They have now showed the blossom. Nothing strong, nothing severe about them, but we're getting the high res view here. So we get storm here, another storm here. We'll have to see if another guy can get going over here, maybe a little bit further west, southwest here. But again, the trend is with new storms start to develop out towards southwest here. If we go ahead and turn on our severe thunderstorm watch, with more cells trying to develop further out southwest, eventually those cells will come into San Saba, like Passes County, so potentially could propose a large hail threat, maybe even a damaging wind threat here soon for San Saba and Passes County, eventually coming towards Gatesville and Colleen. Also beginning to notice a little storm developing near Bonger as well. Could a storm develop near Junction or Sorona? There's a possibility, but as of right now, this is the corridor and zones for storms that may try to blossom. So let's go and take a look at our future track radar here, get an idea on what things could look like across. Let's do north central Texas, get an idea on what things could look like. And then we're going to do Dallas, Texas weather. And we'll go live camera for you guys here shortly. So here is. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and switch things over to our future track radar here. What model are we using here? This is HRRR model, which is pretty much correct all the time. So those storms ongoing in Mason County, looks like it says it may make a northerly direction towards Brownwood. That might be a little bit wrong, maybe a little bit more northeast towards, again, San Saba County or Passes County. Those cluster storms, so this is going to barely move anywhere. It says Dallas won't get impacted by any storms until 1 in the morning, which obviously is not right. So this model is a little bit slower. So this is kind of giving us the right idea. It's just about an hour slower. So the storm should happen. It's just maybe why for the storms may happen in Central Texas, probably about 2 in the morning, probably. Wake-ups and storms. Oh, wow, this is going to be quite interesting if we have, what's the next frame look like? Okay, so it might be a very long night for me tonight, guys. Oh, wow. And we do have a severe weather threats in the storm Austin viewing area. So, of course, I'll keep eyes on that for some of the viewers down there. All right, so yeah, that was just an idea of what things could look like, guys, for tomorrow. But yeah, 5 in the morning, that's very concerning looking. So what we may do is, oh no, by the way, this model is kind of an hour off, so I think that this may happen probably at 4 in the morning, maybe. So yeah, very, very interesting. New downstream severe warning will be issued for Hill County, Ellis, Johnson, and Bosque counties here in the next moment here from the National Weather Service. So there we go. Severe thunderstorm warning just south of Mansfield. That's where I got some family at. South of there. Severe warning for Claiborne, Josiah, Josiah, I think, and then Jonesboro's ran under severe warning. Walnut Springs, severe warning right now. Coming up towards Hillsboro, we have that severe warning just borderlining y'all right now. Save on our hail tracker here and see what this is looking like. Again, hail up to ping pong size and wind speeds up to 60. Yeah, right in this quarter is where we got some of that larger hail occurring. Let's take a look at our wind threat here and see what this is looking like. So our velocity here is indicating some strong winds. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit more in this particular area. And again, you can see some strong winds occurring where we got some of that red and green. And the National Service did mention some slight convection will try to occur. All right, got our reports up to quarter-size hail in the Missourian area. Nickel to quarter-size hail. Amateur radio reported this. So yeah, we are getting confirmation that there is hail occurring in the strong line of storms in central North Texas. All right, if we can, let's try to find a live camera in Dallas. Dallas right now about to get impacted with some heavy rain. Severe weather warning not in effect. Okay. No severe warning in effect in Dallas right now, but it's always cool to see the rain hit the camera before it actually hits. Well, that's not real time. 1 second, I gotta sneeze. Oh, all right. I can tell the future when I sneeze. I can almost tell the future when it comes to weather. Almost. All right. So again, near Dallas area, Dallas County. Storms are in Dallas County, but downtown Dallas, here in about 5 minutes, we'll get a heavy rain coming your way. Again, we're getting a live camera in downtown Dallas. It might be the skyline or it might be downtown. I don't know. But we're about to get a live shot coming in from Dallas, and here we are. Drum roll, please. It is the skyline. Very pretty, right? Got the green building. I love it. And when it's a new year, that's always it's very cool to see that during the new year. All right. Anyway, thunderstorms right now again approaching Dallas. Downtown Dallas is again the skyline we're looking at right now. Not seeing any lightning. I'm looking very closely. I don't see any lightning just yet. It wouldn't surprise me if we were to start to see a light show here occur in the next 3 minutes. We're going to return back to our radar here. Let's go ahead and zoom in to the storm in Dallas. So again, as you can see on our radar, this is a strong line of storm. Actually, it's technically not strong because there's not a strong storm alert with this, but we'll zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom in even more. So everyone in Arlington, storms are leaving now. Red Harry sees some storms. Crockett Hill, storms approaching your guys' area right now. Irving, seeing some rain right now. West of University Park, west of Dallas, thunderstorms coming your way right now. Again, this is some good old beneficial rain that's coming right now. You may see a good 1/4 of an inch of rain that will probably occur. Let's take a look at our velocity here, and let's see if we can check the winds here. And yeah, let's actually pull up the winds here and see what they're predicting. So, oh yeah, up to 30-mile-per-hour winds. This is near the special weather statement criteria, actually. That says 48-mile-per-hour wind. So, very interesting. We are getting closer and closer to the special weather statement criteria. I mean, that's well above the special weather statement criteria. So, very interesting. As let's approach Dallas, let's check our hail tracker here to see if there's any like embedded tiny hails. Ooh, okay. So, yeah, just in northern Dallas County, a little hail course starting to develop just south of Carrollton. Right now. So again, we'll continue to monitor this here. I'm getting several reports of hail reports in Denton County. We had reports of hail near ping pongs, up to quarter-size hail in Colony, Texas. That is in Collin County. Then a hail up to quarter-size in Huckleberry, and then that was in Denton County. So that's the latest updates on reports of hail that I just saw. And then new updates just came out of hail to nickel size in Denton County. And this was reported by amateur radio. So very, very interesting. So just north of Dallas. Oh, there's the lightning. We're finally getting lightning in Dallas. But again, just north of Dallas, severe thunderstorm warning, including McKinney right now, under a severe warning just south of, let's say Frisco. Yeah, it's out to Frisco right now. We got some hail up with the quarter size right now. Or excuse me, this is not quarter size hail. This is, wait, it's one, oh, I cannot see. Hail well above quarter size, potentially at the ping pong size. And yes, some wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour. So we'll continue to monitor this here as we have a strong line of storms going near Carrollton. Carrollton. It wouldn't surprise me if we got a special weather statement for Carrollton, maybe even a severe warning for northern Dallas County. We'll see. It might be a special weather statement, but it wouldn't surprise me if a special weather statement were to get issued for parts of Dallas, probably because of how strong the winds are. I mean, if we go back to our velocity here and zoom in even more and just click on specific areas on the velocity, you can see those wind gusts anywhere from 30 to 45. So again, 20, 30 mile per hour winds. So yeah, mainly 30 mile per hour winds. So 25 to 30 mile per hour winds. Earlier it was a little bit stronger, so it looks like I wouldn't say it's weakening. It's just not as strong as it was moments ago. It's still some pretty strong winds ongoing right now. Oh gosh, so yeah, a lot of lightning. Zoom in even more into Dallas. So this is let's see. Any idea where the camera is positioned at by the shift? Okay, let's try to see if my prediction knows. So it might be positions. Maybe right here, probably somewhere in this area. It's probably like positioned somewhere right here, maybe, and it's catching the lightning from this storm here. That would make sense, I would think. So again, pretty good storm coming to Dallas again, just north of University Park. Beginning to monitor a hail course starting to pop up now with some very heavy rain. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if a special weather statement were to get issued just north of Dallas, maybe even including Dallas because some of the strong winds up to 30. But could a new severe warning get issued for parts of Carrollton or north of University Park? It wouldn't surprise me if we return back to our hail tracker. You can see that we're starting to see some organized hail. Well, never mind. It's actually downtrended. So never mind. I think we're okay. But beginning to notice a little small hail course starting to pop up just west of University Park. So keep an eye on this as this gets closer to the Dallas metro, or it's actually in the Dallas metro as it gets more Dallas County, more into downtown Dallas. You see, but again, just west of University Park, right here. So we've got that hail core pushing off towards the east. This is probably a very tiny pea-sized hail happening again just west of University Park. All right, but again, very good storm coming in right now towards University Park. Zooming into Dallas, thunderstorms are coming in right now. If you got any people watching from Dallas, let me know what you're seeing, what you're hearing. Would love to know what's going on. If you guys have any videos, pictures, anything, you want to video the rain or let me hear the rain from inside your house, feel free to do that. We'll get it on stream. Just tag us on X at Storm TV Network. Kind of curious what's going on in Dallas. But looks like a new little thunderstorms have developed just west. So storms will come in a little bit sooner than what most weather apps I'm sure were predicting. So I'm sure they were saying like 10 minutes from now, maybe you'll see some storms. Nuh-uh. About 3 minutes probably until these come in your vicinity here. Can you get Mansfield? Because I am sick and I don't want to be near a tornado again. Yeah, we get Mansfield. Let's go down to Mansfield. Actually, got family in Mansfield, so go down to Mansfield. Mansfield is not over here. Mansfield's, yeah, way down in the south of Dallas. So just near Mansfield, just to the south of Mansfield, we have a severe thunderstorm warning just to the south of y'all. As of right now, looks like some, I don't know, this could be ground clutter. Since you're in Mansfield, can you, are you seeing rain right now? It would help me out if this is actually rain happening or if this is ground clutter. It might be rain. I don't know. Sometimes the radar is a little bit tricky to see. But let me know if that's rain. Yeah, okay. So new update. Yeah, that's likely rain. So if you're in Mansfield where you're at, definitely seeing some rain right now. But again, severe storm just to your south. Zoom in even more. Check velocity. Just double check this X-ray into the storm for you in Mansfield. No rotation. Nothing's rotating. But there will be some winds, probably up to 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. Nothing too bad. It's a good old storm coming your way. Beneficial rain. We need the rain. So, again, not looking bad. You are hearing thunder. Okay, so thank you for that report in Mansfield. So, I assume there's a lot of lightning, too. So, yeah, lightning happening right now. Definitely stay indoors, of course. If you hear, like, pelting sounds, which I don't think is anticipated to happen. But if you're like any like loud sounds or anything, probably be some hail. But again, hopefully that does not occur. But again, that's what's happening down in Mansfield. But again, storm stronger and severe just towards the south of there. All right, let's return back to Dallas. Looks like it's raining now in downtown Dallas. The camera looks foggy up towards the skyline. That's where it's raining right now. So the skyline is experiencing rain. So yeah, I think I think the camera is probably like right over here. So yeah, rain is happening right now in downtown Dallas. Hope you all are enjoying the rain. A lot of thunder. Thunder's clapping. We got the lightning. All of that is happening this evening. Again, in downtown Dallas, in Dallas County, University Park, getting some rain right now. Parts. Let me just get out of this way here. Rain right now in Grand Prairie, Crocker Hill, Arvin, see some rain. Richardson about to see some rain here very soon. So again, not looking too bad right now with precipitation. Got some reports of hail in Frisco, in Collin County. We got up to inch size hail, and we got some developing information right now. And near Burleson, we got reports of hail near 1.5 inch is hail forecasted. Oh wait, the LWS activated Burleson for the 1.5 inch hail forecast. So that means okay, there's a hail core well towards the south of Burlington. We'll keep my eyes on that. All right, Burleson. I have the weather chat open, so I'm reading extra things out loud. All right, so yeah, right in this area is where we got quarter-size hail likely occurring again south of Frisco is where we got the storm ongoing right now as this pushes off towards the east. So if you don't know what's McKinney, by the way, this is north of Dallas. So we have Plano, Lucas. Again, this is a general idea. So this can make a run right towards the Allen area. This could potentially come towards McKinney. We'll keep eyes on this closely here, but a lot of lightning going in downtown Dallas and a lot of rain. And again, stick velocity here to see if we can see some of these strong winds here. And yeah, we get some bright red, dark red. Also indicating some strong winds, potentially again up to 60 miles per hour. All right, so now let's jump to Dallas. Once again, downtown Dallas. I know it's raining. Just gonna give you all the live visual look here on what it looks like from radar to the live shot. Again, good old heavy rain. If it's not heavy right now, trust me, it will get heavier here in a moment. Right now, I'm just getting some good rain right now in downtown Dallas. Again, light to moderate rain. Here soon, it should become moderate. The heavier the rain goes, just to the north towards University Park right now. Let's see here, got an update. I just wanted to make sure because 3 weeks ago, the EF1 that was confronted was right next to my neighborhood. Oh my. Well, there's an ad for you all states on the camera there in from Earth Camp. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, EF1 tornado last week. Is that right? No, you said 3 weeks ago. Gosh. In the Mansfield area. That's wild. Yeah. So right now, let's go back to Mansfield. Again, as of right now, we're not seeing much of any like tornadoes, thankfully. Again, just to your south now, that's where the worst of the storms are right now. Just really to your south. But again, Mansfield gets some storms right now. Check velocity, just to double check, just to be safe and know. We're not seeing anything that's rotating, but I am seeing some very strong winds starting to occur. We got a new mesoscale discussion, by the way, for southeastern Kansas now and eastern Oklahoma. Just wanted to point that out. But again, strong line of storms right here. You can see it very clearly. You see the green and red. Green is coming towards the radar, red's going away from the radar. And right in there is the meetup line of where the strongest winds are occurring right now. So again, just near Burleson, just near Mansfield, just to the south of there, strong winds occurring right now this evening. Again, further south to go, the stronger the winds are. All right, so let's go ahead and jump to parts of central Texas real quick, down towards down towards Mason County here. Again, these are new cells starting to fire off in the severe thunderstorm watch zone, so just north of Mason County here. We're tracking this here in little tiny heavy rain course starting to intensify now. Let's check our hail track here and see if anything's trying to get going with some small hail. As of right now, very tiny dot, maybe if any pea-sized hail maybe trying to develop. Obviously, I'd assume there's nothing in the velocity, so we're not going to even look at that. But again, just northern Mason County seeing some storms. So zoom it out a little bit and go out towards the west here. Anything happening further out west? Oh wait, maybe a little shower trying to develop in San Saba County too, but nothing's happening out west yet. So keep eyes on this, and of course, nothing else happening for any of our hill country counties this evening. All right, new update from the National Service. They're saying outflow is beginning to outpace the deeper convection from the Johnson, Hill, Bosco counties convection, which seems to be mitigating intensity to extents. We'll be lowering the hazards from 1 inch. So they're lowering the hail threat from 1 inch size hail and 60 mile per hour winds. Hopefully that was an okay update there. And I didn't know it was near until my mom told me in the morning. And it is raining. Okay, at least. Okay, yeah. At least you're seeing some precipitation. I mean, obviously, majority of the state of Texas needs to rain. So at least you're seeing some rain, though. But at least it's nothing too strong. At least it's not a tornado or anything like that. Of course, thankfully it's not. But again, very strong winds occurring just to your south. So let's go ahead and zoom right again towards Arlington, Mansfield. Once again, and even Burleson. Got some pretty good rain ongoing in Mansfield. So any of my got some family in Mansfield as well. But any of my family in Mansfield right now, you got some good rain probably right now. Probably a lot of thunder, lightning. Take a look at the velocity here. You can see strong winds. Ooh, might be it looks like it's going to be raining for at least another 20, 30 minutes maybe for y'all. Man, that's 15 to 25 minutes I'm going to go with. But yeah, right. Oh, new severe warning for Dallas. All right. And Mansfield. Oh, I got the camera frozen. Oh, there we go. New severe warning now includes Mansfield. So that's the developing information. So you're now under severe warning. Severe thunderstorm warning for Mansfield and Dallas now, as well as Arlington, and a severe warning for the DeSoto. This is a new update from the National Weather Service. They're predicting quarter-size hail with this morning and 60 miles per hour winds. So again, you're now under severe warning. So is Dallas and Arlington. It's happening right now. So let's go and take a look at our velocity here. Let's see. This goes for Dallas and Tarrant County in Tarrant and Dallas County is where we have a severe warning. So again, 60 mile per hour winds. It's like right here is where we have the strong winds, right in this area. I mean, look at Arlington. We got some red. That's some strong winds right now. Let's take a look at our hail track here and see what this is looking like. No, not again. I don't see a tornado happening for you. Just mainly strong winds though. New update from National Service. They are saying that's a new severe thunderstorm for southeastern Tarrant to Dallas as north portion of this line segment. It's northeast where it could have pockets of 60 mile per hour winds and marginally severe hail. So again, downtown Dallas, Mansfield, Arlington, and DeSoto now under a new severe thunderstorm warning going until 12:30, approaching tomorrow morning. So again, it's going to be a long, severe warning. If we actually let's switch radar sites. We have like a local or radar site, and we should maybe get a better, clear view, I think, on what things look like here. As it takes a couple of years to load. And then one thing to mention. Well, no, I just wanted to see what the radar looked like. And then right beside there, guys, is the live shots in Dallas, where it's raining right now. So again, big old cluster of storms right now in Mansfield. Shower storms continue for a little bit longer now as the storm is starting to grow in coverage now. And again, potentially as a pocket with some, it says marginally severe hail at quarter size and wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour. A lot of lightning in Dallas. Let's return, zooming in into Dallas. Again, pretty good cell about to approach downtown Dallas right now. Again, we're getting a lot of lightning approaching, again, Dallas right now. So again, just Dallas County and Tarrant County, we're getting tons of rain and storms right now. If another hook/tornado, I'm going to stay up all night. Yeah, me too. As of right now, I'm not seeing any new tornado watch. Wait. I think they've just canceled. Oh wait, they did just do a new tornado watch. I think. Pretty sure it's a new tornado watch. Ponica, Pawnee, McLean, Love counties. I think that's right. It would have been over here. Atoka, Oklahoma. Yeah, it's over here. I don't know why. Yeah, because I'm looking at the meteor alert tracker. It says a new tornado watch was issued. Okay, so maybe they updated it. Okay. Hello, Love Tropics. Oh, I also want to talk more about this new watch potential out in southeastern Kansas and part of Oklahoma, of course, where I used to live at. Got some family members over there. We have multiple special weather statements in effect right now, but we're okay. So yeah, breaking information right now. A new tornado watch will likely get issued for southeastern Kansas, northwestern Arkansas, and all of southwestern Missouri, including Joplin. So here soon, we'll get a new tornado watch here very soon, as we'll have the strong storms. Again, it's developing right now. We're also going to notice a few isolated cells developing as well. A new tornado watch should get issued probably at the top of the hour of 12 a.m. So again, we're kind of, I want to say we're kind of in the, I don't know, we've been in the beginnings of severe weather. We're kind of almost approaching halfway of our severe weather events, but I expect at least another 5 to 6 more hours of severe weather to happen. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to Dallas area, where Dallas is the shine right now, I guess you could say, where we have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings right now. Again, Dallas, Mansville, severe warnings right now. 60-mile-per-hour winds, maybe up to quarter-size hail associated with this, so we'll keep eyes on this closely. Let's go and take a look. No update. Let's see here. We have some new reports of quarter-size hail in Allen, Texas, in Collin County, and then in Hamilton County. And they got and the new information. They have canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Denton County now, and then they've continued the severe warning for Collin County for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So that's the new updates with the National Weather Service. But yeah, look at this. Hail force really starting to intensify in McKinney. We've been talking about the storm for a little bit, saying this hail core would make an impact towards McKinney, and that's definitely going to happen. As you can see, that potentially up to quarter-size hail is starting to get going north of Allen. Again, pushing off towards the northeast over towards McKinney. So hunker down, some hail coming your way, gusty winds. Be prepared, don't be scared. As again, this comes your way. Again, same thing in Dallas. Good old storms happening right now, and all the way down towards Mansfield. There's some good rain. Burleson right now, some storms as well. Again, no tornadoes, guys, happening in these areas. All right. I hear hail. You hear hail. Let's go ahead and take a look at Mansfield now. Zoom into Mansfield. Oh, yep, we got some hail popping up now. Yep, that's confirmed. So I'd assume you're probably on the east side of Mansfield, maybe. So yeah, viewer that's watching the stream right now on our YouTube chat says he hears some hail, and right in this area, yeah, we're tracking some hail up to probably what pea-sized hail, maybe up to quarters. I'm gonna go pea-sized hail right now. Pea-sized hail, maybe up to nickel-sized hail, maybe trying to happen in the Mansfield area. So keep an eye on this. You're on the top right, so you're probably like what, right in this area, maybe somewhere in this area. So yeah, keep an eye on this, guys. As again, got a report that there's hail happening in their chat here. Okay, yeah, right in that area. Okay, thank you for letting me know. We'll keep eyes on this. We'll keep that eye on for future reference and future streams too. So in case you watch later in the future, I'll know your location, kind of. But again, just northeast of Mansfield, keep an eye on a hail core that has developed just barely off towards the east of town right now. Again, the worst of the hail core is the worst of the hail core is more to the east of Mansfield, but there is getting some impacts in hail. You're probably experiencing some pea-sized hail, very tiny hail, the tiniest hail there is. But if you start to hear like loud thuds, it's probably maybe up to quarters. So if you start to hear like loud banging thuds, let me know. And it's probably quarters. But as of now, we're taking it to pea-sized hail in the Mansfield area. I have some family in Mansfield real quick. I'm going to see if they're experiencing this. So just asked my aunt if they're experiencing some hail. We'll see what I don't know. She might be asleep. I don't know. We'll see. It's intensifying. But yes, the storm is intensifying indeed. As I mentioned, the storm is starting to grow more in coverage. It is doing that indeed. But again, Mansfield's some storms. Dallas right now, just mainly some light rain right now in Dallas. But with this growing in coverage of storms moving more towards the northeast, we're going to have to see what happens here right now. But yeah, look at this. Hail core starting to really ramp up now just west of Cedar Hill, where we're talking hail potentially approaching quarters here very soon. Again, just east of Mansfield. So if you're in Mansfield, the hail should be wrapping up just about now. that pea-sized hail is be dissipating now. But again, two little pockets of some decently sized hail right now. When will the storm pass by? Let's go back to our reflectivity here. The storm should pass by Mansfield here at least in the next, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe another 5 to 10 minutes, unless we continue to see some more growing back here, which we are starting to see. So if this continues to develop more further back west, it may be a little bit longer. But as of right now, I'm thinking 5 to 10 more minutes between that time of some storms in your location. But again, we'll keep eyes on Freeman and Mansfield. But yeah, as you can see in the last radar loop here, things have been intensifying in the last little bit. Let's check velocity here and see what things are looking like here with the winds. Oh yeah, some bright red indicating wind speeds definitely approaching 60 miles per hour. Yeah, severe warning again for Burleson, Mansfield, Forest Hill, Arlington, Grand Prairie, downtown Dallas, Duncanville, Cedar Hill, DeSoto, Lancaster, and Hutchinson, all under severe warnings in Dallas, Tarrant counties right now, ongoing this late night here at 11:46. So again, live look in Dallas, downtown Dallas, towards the skyline. You see the lightning in the distance. All that, it kind of looks like fog in the distance. I know it's not fog, it's actually rain. Well, to us it's fog, but it wouldn't surprise me with all that rain that's coming down right now. There could be some fog that's trying to occur. But again, great shot there from EarthCam, again, in downtown Dallas this evening here. All right, so I'm going to check something here on, let's see here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think all of my friends are also getting in it. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if they're experiencing impacts with this as well from school. Okay, yeah. Your school's probably seeing some impacts as well. So, yeah, just mainly some wind, hail, no tornadoes, thankfully, but yeah, definitely seeing some good rain. Your friends are probably getting some good rain right now. And yes, probably some small hail as well. But again, the worst of the hail core, guys, is east of Mansfield right now, in the Tarrant County area, and then in Dallas County, we got so Lakeside, the Landing, the Cove area, in eastern Tarrant County. That's where we have some of that hail right now. And that is approaching western portions of Dallas County right now this evening. Again, very, very strong storm right now. Again, producing some of this hail, some of the strong winds right now. One thing I want to say is if you guys have any family that's in the Dallas area or have any friends that's in the Dallas area, Dallas, Mansfield, back down towards the south, share the broadcast to them as we're trying our best to spread out the word with this active severe weather right now across portions of the DFW metro area. All right, new update. Severe thunderstorm warning will be a new one coming for Ellis and Hill counties in central Texas through wind speeds at 60 miles per hour and quarters. Hey, what's up, Live on Traffics? I would not rule out a tornado to Oklahoma, but the main risk is tomorrow. Yes, main risk is definitely tomorrow. But yeah, 1 or 2 tornadoes cannot be ruled out. More than likely, it could be a QLCS type spin up. So we'll see what happens. This tornadic weather will happen more in Oklahoma tomorrow, and then again on Wednesday. So we approach the top of the hour here at 12 in the morning. We got some special. We have a special introduction to things here soon, and what I mean by that is we're going to show you the severe weather outlooks for tonight, tomorrow, and going into Wednesday. So we'll show what those look like here in probably about 8 to 10 minutes from now. So stay tuned for that. But again, multiple severe warnings in effect, guys, from central to north Texas right now. Here in the Lone Star State. Again, large hail, damaging winds, all occurring right now. I hope nobody's outside of this. Don't do what David would do. Be outside. Don't do that, guys. But again, be indoors. Heavy rain. I know it's nice. I know you want to feel the rain, but yeah, I want to put some hail mixed in with this. All right, so we got some updates, guys. A tornado watch should get issued for parts of southwest Missouri, parts of Kansas, where I used to live at, and parts of Arkansas. New tornado watch will be here soon, so keep eyes on that. Hey, what's up, Zane? Welcome in. The late nights, isn't it? But yeah, nice seeing you in the chat tonight, Zane. But yeah, 11:50 is the time right now, folks. Multiple warnings in effect. Once again, if you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel, feel free to do so. Because if you want more severe weather content just like this, well, it's severe weather season, and we got still a couple more months to go tracking weather like this. And if you're curious what weather looks like in Austin, San Antonio, or Lone Star State weather, we also provide updates and daily forecasts on that as well. And also, not just Austin weather, we do national weather as well. So it's more national weather down here starting over the summer. It's mainly going to be national. And one more thing I want to mention, I know severe weather is happening now. It's not just severe weather. We also are going to do some tropical weather coverage here coming up starting in June, in July, going into August, into September and November. Of course, keep here on the Storm TV Network channel as we'll provide updates throughout the next several months here of severe weather and again tropical weather. A whole lot of weather, guys, is happening. So I know severe weather season. The next is tropical weather season. It's just we're gonna be busy. All right, so let's go ahead and see this. Great job, David. Thank you, Zane. Thank you, Ben. Hey guys, multiple alerts right now. All right, we got a new update from the National Service. We'll also include parts of McLennan and Navarro. So that new severe warning. Oh, there we go. They just issued it. So yeah, I just told you guys it's 2 locations. They just issued a new severe warning for Waxahachie, Corsicana. Wait, how do you pronounce that? Corsicana. Thank you, Bryce, producer Bryce. Impact in this new severe warning just got issued. Hillsborough, heads up, guys, in Hills County. Severe thunderstorm until 12:45 in the morning with a strong squall line of storms impacting Duncanville right now. But Hillsborough right now seeing some storms. West, about to see some storms here soon. Clifton see some good storms right now. If you're in Burleson, you guys are good. You're in the clear. Severe weather threat's over. Mansfield, severe weather threat continues for at least another 5 minutes. All right, in this line of storms, right in this corridor, right here is where we have the strongest of the hail. Also down towards Clifton, another area where the strongest of the hail is happening right now. We're going to drag this further more to the south, here actually, more south actually. Clifton, also a pretty good hail core. Let's actually switch over to what would be the, let's switch to KGRK radar here in Gerald here and see if this is showing anything. And yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's also a pretty decently sized hail. No hail back up here, so they may trim the warning further east, but they probably are keeping it because of the strong wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Once again, if you guys have questions, comments, feel free to ask them. If y'all have like any reports of anything, feel free to let us know as well. I think I already said that, but yeah, tonight's the night where my brain's just gonna go wild. Wait, go back to our velocity. Whoa, look at these winds. Green to red. When you see over 50 mile per hour wind speeds, 54 mile per hour wind speeds, I mean, these are very strong winds behind this line of storms. Keep an eye on this very closely. Let's zoom in more to this storm back here, actually. So towards Covington, we got some very, very strong winds right now occurring with us here. Again, over 50 mile per hour wind speeds with us here in your Grandview right now. So again, anyone in the Rio Vista area in Covington, goodness gracious, these are very, very strong winds happening this evening out west up Interstate 35 this evening. Let's go ahead and go a little bit more east now. Let's return back to our radar or velocity here. We're beginning to notice. Okay. Keep eyes on this here. We'll see what happens here in the next scan. But we're also beginning to notice, it's an inflow coming into the storm here. Ooh, okay. Keep eyes on this. I'm going to try to do a scan before I mention what I'm thinking. But straight line winds starting to occur also with this west of Milford right now. I actually want to stay on the storm here for a little bit. Yeah, it's been starting to curve a little bit more. So we'll keep eyes on this. So again, just west of Milford here, we got straight line damaging winds coming your way, guys. So if you're into the Milford area, give them a heads up. Some strong storms coming their way right now. So Ovalia around 11:53, Glen Heights around 11:56, Waxahachie at 12 in the morning. Italy, wow, it's a late night. Italy around 12:02 in the morning. Then Red Oak should be in your guys' vicinity at 12:02 in the morning. And if it can survive, it should make it to the Corsicana, or I pronounced it very wrong, but that area around 12:43 in the morning. All right, let's zoom in more to the radar here. We should get a new scan on this very interesting storm. Did it even come out yet? Does it say when it's going to come out yet? Okay, so scan. We're about to get a new scan on this here. Again, I'm seeing some inflow with this storm, so warmer air is coming to the storm here. Um, Monitoring a little notch in this particular area. I bet you in the new scan, it may hopefully it weakens, or it's not. I mean, I'm not saying anything's rotating. It's just I'm noticing area circulation may be trying to get going. Looking at weather stuff and the radar and the past history and stuff. QLCS type tornadoes trying to occur. So with a line like this. So, of course, new scan coming here in about right now. So, 3, 2, probably about 1 right now. New scan any second now. Some Jeopardy music, please. Real. Just out the May Pearl. Got a good line of storms. Man, there we go. So yeah, doesn't look too bad anymore. So I think we're okay with this latest update here on the radar. All right. Okay. If I see thunder once every 1 to 5 seconds, does that mean I'm in the middle of a storm? Oh, gee, I saw a big thunder. Yeah, that means you're like in the heart of the storm or you're in the outskirts of the storm. So zooming back over to Mansfield, where we do have a severe warning in effect for Mansfield and Dallas. Also, yeah. So for those 2 areas, you're like on the outer edge of the storm right now. So the storm should end for the storm should last for maybe 3 to 6 more minutes. But after 6 minutes, you'll probably continue to hear thunder. You probably will see some lightning in the distance. But I think you might be done with precipitation. Let's zoom it out and look out west and see what things are looking like. Actually, the storm developing in the southwest of Weatherford. Question is this: will storms try to develop back out west? We'll see what happens. But as of right now, this is what things are looking like right now. New update here. We had a report. Let's see here. What was this? We've got reports of trees, health green trees, 2 to 3 feet diameter, are down, not blocking road. So we're getting reports of strong winds, up to 61 mile per hour winds, knocking down multiple trees. Where's this at? This is in the Johnson County area. So that's the latest update with the National Weather Service. All right, it's 11:58 right now. We're going to go ahead and take a miniature break here. We're going to be back with more extended live severe weather coverage here on the Storm TV network. We'll probably do maybe 20, 30 more minutes of coverage. I think my producer, he has to wake up early, so our coverage will be wrapping up here. I at least want to do a little bit 10 to 20 more minutes, a little bit after 12 in the morning, and then we'll see what happens after there. But for now, that's what we got for right now. More of our live weather coverage with more details and information coming your way at 12 a.m.
Hey, brushing besties! Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, this one works. Dr. Torres?
Reality checkup!
Guys, you need to try Crest 3D White Deep Stain Remover.
Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth, lifting them away. For whiter teeth in one day.
Obsessed.
Crest.
And welcome back over to our live severe weather coverage here on the Storm TV Network channel. We're tracking a level 2 out of 5 slight risk of severe weather from Kansas City down to North Texas tonight, with large hail, damaging winds happening in the Dallas area right now, and perhaps a few tornadoes in parts of the 4 states area, the Joplin area. Tracking tomorrow, another level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather from Chicago to Texarkana to Shreveport, all the way towards the eastern parts of Tennessee. And on severe storms, as we approach Monday, a level 2 out of 5 risk from New Orleans, Jacksonville, Charlotte, all the way up towards New York City. Large hail, damaging winds, also could be a favorite. Also, still working. Hey, welcome back over to Storm. And here's your severe thunderstorm look for tonight in a bigger picture. At level 2 out of 5, slight risk of severe weather goes from parts of the Texas Hill Country to Dallas, OKC, to Springfield, to south of Kansas City. The best area for large hail and damaging winds is everywhere in that marginal to slight risk of severe weather, but there's a prime tornado threat and risk that's going to be in the Oklahoma City area towards Joplin, Missouri, towards southeastern Kansas, and northwestern Missouri. Again, a few isolated tornadoes may be possible throughout the night tonight. As we go ahead and take a look at your next scene here, as we go to tomorrow, as you can see, tomorrow evening into tomorrow night, at least 40 million people, maybe even more than that, across the United States under a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather. It goes from Shreveport, Jackson, Memphis, Nashville, St. Louis, Louisville, Indianapolis, New Chicago. Very large swath of people under a big severe weather threat for tomorrow night. It's tomorrow evening. Not just that, large hail, damaging winds, a few strong embedded tornadoes could be quite possible. So again, we'll keep you up to date on everything here. And as we approach Monday, we have a level 2 out of 5 slight risk of severe weather from New Orleans, Jacksonville, to Montgomery, Chattanooga, Charlotte, Charleston, Wilmington, Virginia Beach, Wilmington, Washington, D.C., New York City. Keep an eye on this as well. Large hail, damaging winds, perhaps a few embedded tornadoes could be quite possible. Hey everybody, Chief Forecaster David with Storm TV Network. Hope you guys this evening is going pretty well. It's now the morning on this lovely Sunday. Start off the morning quite active with multiple severe warnings in Dallas. Waking up to some severe warnings here this morning. And it is March 30th, 2025. It's 12:04. All right, so if you guys got questions, comments, or anything like that, feel free to chat below on our YouTube chat. We'll keep an eye on everything for you. If you guys want us to view a location in anywhere in the United States, we'll take a look at that and give you the latest updates on what things should look like. Aside with that, if you guys have any reports of anything, as I mentioned, report in the chat. If you guys have any reports, if you guys need any pictures, videos, or anything like that, and if you're recording them, please tag us on social media at Storm TV Network on X. All right, let's continue our severe weather coverage. Before we get to your warnings and everything, I want to break down your watches. We have two different areas under a watch right now across south central parts of the United States. We have a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of San Angelo, Waco, Dallas, Fort Worth area, under a tornado watch going until 2 in the morning for large hail, damaging winds, and perhaps an isolated tornado. But further north, we're keeping eyes on the tornado watch until 1 in the morning, so less than an hour from now until this watch expires for Oklahoma City, to Tulsa, to Buttersfield, to Bonita. But we got some new updates that if we go ahead and bring this more northeast now, we've got some more that a new tornado watch will get issued for parts of Joplin, Missouri, southeastern Kansas, even northwestern Oklahoma or northwestern Arkansas here soon. It looks like they may maybe even extend the tornado watch for northeastern Oklahoma and add a few more counties, probably southeast, more east into parts of Oklahoma. We'll see what they do, but in the big picture, more watches will be issued further northeast in the tornado particular side of things. All right. On the shot here, I just saw a big one and it was close. Yeah, a lot of thunder there in Mansfield. These animations and graphics are fantastic. Thank you very much. So we're going to slide us on the YouTube there. All right, we've got some new updates here from the National Weather Service. They are saying we had some reports of nickel-sized hail at the Bosque County at the Laguna Park. This is from Amateur Radio. Let's see here. They're also beginning to manage. They're also mentioning that there's a low potential for redevelopment storms in North Texas. They're saying that the most likely scenario is that things will be winding down a bit after the main batch here. So this means a better chance for new developments still in Central Texas, in bold, in the pre-dawn hours. So very interesting. And then The new update, we got new hail reports at the Whitney Dam area in Hill County for nickel-sized hail, and that's also brought to you by Amateur Radio. All right, so hello everybody, David here. As I mentioned, we have multiple weather alerts from Central Texas to North Texas, all the way up to Oklahoma. It's very active right now this evening. Let's start from south to north. Let's go into our affiliate station viewing area in the Austin-San Antonio area. We'll go from our San Angelo radar here and get an idea what this is looking like here. You can see that we have an isolated storm that's popped up just east of Brady. This is Mason County. This is Atlanta County, counties that we cover, or I cover, I should say, for the Austin area. A decent storm to the east of Brady, coming towards Richland Springs, towards San Saba. As of right now, the storm actually has weakened considerably, but there is a severe thunderstorm watch I do want to mention out for this particular area until 2 in the morning. Let's zoom in out a little bit more. Is there any storms trying to build out towards the southwest? Doesn't look like it. Any storms ahead of that also is not up here to be popping up at this time either. All right, let's go ahead and talk more what's happening further up towards the north. So more severe thunderstorm warnings just north of Waco right now. So Waco, y'all got lucky and no bad weather happening in Waco right now, but there could be some thunder and lightning and maybe some rain near y'all. But towards Hillsboro, getting impacted with some very, very heavy rain right now. A lot of hail, again, ongoing right now. Up to Quarter, the Waxahachie, Hillsboro, Austin storms right now near Interstate 45, so keep an eye on this. But again, this is a pretty popular road with Interstate 35 being impacted right now with tons of storms right now across the I-35 corridor in Central Texas, north of Waco through Hillsboro, all the way up towards the Dallas area. Let's actually go ahead and zoom into Dallas, Texas now, where you can see severe warning effects for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So as I mentioned, Mansfield, the storms look like they're over right now, but this storm has redeveloped out to Forest Hill. That storm can make a dive southeast. You make it a storm, another one, but we'll see what happens here in the next little bit. Does it come to Mansfield? Does it come to Arlington? Question mark still, as it just popped up. The Dallas, DeSoto, storms ongoing right now. We got some hail and gusty winds, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Look at that lightning. So Dallas getting impacted with some heavy, heavy rain right now, and we'll continue to see heavy, heavy rain for at least the next 20 minutes or so ongoing in downtown Dallas. All right, it's been a little while since we checked in Oklahoma. Let's go to Oklahoma City, where we should have had a squall and a storm. Should have erupted the area right about now. We actually have a severe thunderstorm warning in Oklahoma City as well right now. Severe warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds. What is this green line right here? That is a outflow boundary. So when an outflow boundary is that is strong winds in front of the storm, and that can also initiate a few little storms that may try to develop ahead along in the storm. So we'll see what happens. And I wonder if the severe warning is actually for the outflow boundary because it expires in 5 minutes. It is, yeah. It expires in 5 minutes. I don't think I've seen this before where they've, it's happened. I mean, I've seen this like once or twice, but this is kind of, I won't say it's quite rare, but it kind of is rare where you see a severe warning for particular for an outflow boundary for strong winds, not because of an actual, I mean, it's from a storm, and outflow boundaries typically occur from storms, but just very interesting. Severe warnings issued very near Oklahoma City because of the outflow boundary. But just talk about the cloud, more Oklahoma, heads up, strong winds coming your way. This is a live look in Oklahoma City, the state's capital, by the way, in Oklahoma. You can see the live view. It's cloudy out there. It has rain there today. And more rain is coming here very, very soon as it is just towards your northwest right now. So again, we'll continue to monitor this here very closely. Hey, Producer Bryce, can you take over real quick?
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, I can't pull you off right now. All right. Last but certainly not least, we do have this considerable severe thunderstorm warning. This includes Henrietta, Oklahoma. This is for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Locations include Braggs, Boley, Liberty, Pierce, Preston, DeWar, Clearview, Hectorville, Lake Eufaula State Park, Bryant, Faro, Morris, Grayson, Haskell. Again, this is until... Oh, when is this until? This is until... Pull that up here. This is until 12:45 a.m. I don't know why that wasn't included in the warning text, but it wasn't. Again, this is a severe or a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. That's exactly why this is considerable, because there's some strong winds here. This is some of the brightest colors that we've been seeing on our map tonight. 50-mile-per-hour winds there. And again, our maximum wind gust could be up to 70 miles per hour. Let's also just quickly check our hail tracker here for any hail. And yeah, quarter-sized hail is possible with these storms. All right.
I am ready. Hey, what's up, guys? Chief Forecaster David. We are back with Baltimore. Okay, so again, I'm tracking multiple severe storms out there for you guys right now across portions of Oklahoma and Texas. Let's see here. We're going to update in the chat here. I guess, yeah, the storms west of me is probably going to hit me again. Let's quickly go back to Mansfield here, and you can see over towards Mansfield that we do have some of those storms just to the west of y'all right now. We just talked about here a moment ago. Just to the west of Mansfield, little storm happening. It is moving off towards the east. So it looks like it might just stay to your northeast. You live like somewhere in this vicinity, so maybe light rain. We'll see. If I'm not expecting like a whole big time storm like this, unless it starts to grow in coverage. But National Service did mention that these isolated individual cells are developing out towards the west. They're not expecting like big time alerts like we're seeing with this big complex storm. So again, downtown Dallas right now under a severe thunderstorm warning for about 16 more minutes with 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail. So Dallas, Duncanville, DeSoto, going down towards, they actually extended the severe warning for Waxahachie, Red Oak, Ferris, Palmer, all under severe warning. Let's go ahead and drag us further south now. So we have this strong line of severe thunderstorms right now this evening. Going down towards Hillsborough. Hillsborough is getting some impacts, very heavy rain right now, and thunderstorms. So again, we'll continue to monitor us here throughout the next couple of hours. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're tracking right now. Down in parts of central and north central parts of Texas. All right, we're going to wrap things up here. Producer here has to wake up early in the morning, so I don't want to keep him up more longer than I don't want to be very tired for work tomorrow. So, we're going to wrap things up here for the night, guys. Of course, if any weather really gets bad, I'm going to be up for maybe another hour or two. So if I need to, they have another stream, and I'll be running that. Hopefully it's not Nike. We'll see what happens. But maybe an hour or two, maybe. It's a big maybe. We'll start a stream probably, and we'll track these severe warnings. Only if we get if I think these are really crazy and stuff like that, I'll probably do a stream. But as of now, the chances to be streaming later tonight are very low. If I don't know, I may focus on Austin. We'll see. And then tomorrow, we're tracking severe weather as well. We may do national coverage tomorrow. I think we are. There's also severe threats in our viewing area in the Austin area for affiliate stations. So we'll keep eyes on that as well. So again, throughout the next couple of days, guys, a lot of severe threats are expected. Again, tomorrow night, level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather does include Austin and parts of the Hill Country. So we'll keep eyes on that. But that level 2 risk of severe weather includes parts of Dallas once again tomorrow. And that level 3 to 5 enhanced risk. Shreveport, Jackson, Memphis, Nashville, St. Louis, Louisville, Indianapolis, and Chicago. There's just a ginormous area under the enhanced level 3 to 5 risk of severe weather. So again, that's pretty much what we're tracking right now, guys, in the big picture of things. But again, severe warnings still in effect, guys, for at least a couple more minutes. But overall, in Texas, the wind, it's going to be more of a wind throughout the next couple of hours. And then we could have some hail again, still potentially up to quarters. But if you're in Oklahoma, tornadoes, I know there's a tornado watch. There's not a whole fantastic coverage. Okay, thank you. But again, tornado warnings, can't rule out maybe an isolated one in northeastern Oklahoma. Again, they're planning to put out new watches for parts of Kansas, Missouri, and Arkansas here soon. If I think things are very concerning, I'll start a live stream here in about an hour or two, maybe. But again, producer Bryce, he's one running the stream. He's going to go to bed, so that means the stream's going to end for the night. But again, stay tuned. We may have another stream later tonight. We'll see. But in the meantime, you guys have a lovely rest of your night. Stay safe out there. Of course, if any new alerts break, I would recommend tuning into your local TV station because I assume they will give you updates on the latest on severe weather. But in the meantime, guys, stay safe out there. Have a wonderful night or morning, and have a great Sunday, and have a great week of this last couple days of March.